Good morning, everybody. We're good. I reckon we're good.
Yeah, I guess we're good.
Okay,
I'm still
we're
working
good.
on this because I can pull it up, but as I get it, what we can do is.
I guess we're good.
Huh?
You don't have to look through your phone anymore. You
Oh
can
yeah,
actually-
TikTok too.
You can actually do TikTok
Mm.
and be looking at Facebook. And I've learned to pull these two up at the same time.
Okay.
See, right now I'm trying to connect it to my phone.
Mhm.
That's all I got to do.
So you just do two things at once.
Yep.
Boo.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh my God. Oh, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
While I'm doing
We
that.
live right
let's
now?
see.
Yeah, we're
Yes, we
live.
actually
We're
live right
live.
there, we're live
good.
everywhere, we're live here,
I
there,
don't have
everywhere.
nothing to see what YouTube looks like. I'm hoping it's clear this morning. What do you got there? A little flashlight?
Yeah, it's a flashlight, it's probably not charged.
Thought it was like a hair straightener.
It-
Yeah. A curler. My wife has one like that same color.
Welcome, everybody. So- That's actually pretty good though, Ben, it does look like, I thought.
Doesn't
that
it look
yeah,
like a
does
Con
look
Air,
like
you
a
know, or
hairspray.
the new Dyson?
The
Yeah.
only problem is, where the hell's the damn power button? Oh,
Oh,
that mug,
Yeah.
that mug's charged.
Let there be light.
Oh my God.
Did it lighten up the situation today?
My eyes are
Was that the
melting.
light of your life?
My eyes are melting.
Hey, welcome today, welcome today, welcome today, welcome today, welcome as we say. Sunday morning work day is your middle-aged idiots right here today, welcoming you to Sunday morning work day. BJ, Ben, and myself are here. Glad that you're joining us. We're just going to be chit-chatting today, a lot of good talk. I know Ben's got a lot of good subjects that he's going across.
Yeah, it's
And
rambling here right here.
So we are just going to have fun today. We're going to,
Um,
hey, I'm going to let you guys know, hey, for all y'all guys, like I said, we're looking at a coaching show coming up.
Okay.
Burnt toast and margaritas.
Right.
Check that out.
Yeah.
You know, so we are building something here. We're building channels here.
Oh,
We're
my.
building all this stuff. And we can't get,
Yeah.
we can't
I
thank
agree.
anybody except for you guys. You know, and we ask that you can keep supporting us, share it with your
Yeah.
friends, stuff like that. You know, we have to thank each and every single one of you. I think PJ's just blown up. So, but as we kick it off today, let's start our
Again,
storm
last
up.
night?
Which,
You stay up late.
yeah, it's not that.
Oh.
But let's kickstart our day and kickstart our sore muscles into feeling good with the kicker. This new massage tool with over 6,000 RPMs of oscillation. The kicker's innovative design targets muscle fibers in two directions simultaneously, maximizing efficiency for superior results. This dual action approach not only saves time, but also penetrates deeper, breaks up tension faster, and promotes better recovery, helping you to achieve noticeable improvements in less time. It's the kicker. And more info on the kicker, like I said, is coming soon because they should be in launch mode coming up shortly. So for everybody there invested. And so,
Yeah, I mean,
Ben,
yeah,
you sent me the clip yesterday.
right.
So I know we're gonna jump into, I'm gonna skip sports right now. We're gonna jump into
I mean,
this. I gotta jump into it.
there's some stuff going on that's in the news, and
Go ahead.
maybe the people don't know about it. I mean,
That-
there was a
That's what we're here for. So go right ahead.
there's people disappearing. So prominent scientists, people of all different nationalities, and people that have whatever degrees they have, they're just secretly just disappearing.
Yes.
I mean, they could be all just chilling out on an island somewhere and just they're not really gone. But it's kind of weird just to see that in the news here lately.
Well, my whole question is,
I mean,
What news source are you watching?
you ever heard about the missing scientist?
it's
Yeah, it was actually on basically all the news
I
channels.
don't watch the
Well, you
news.
see, that's why, and that's okay.
The only news I watch is like Sports Center.
Yeah, that's okay.
no, it's
It's
well, the
all right.
White House is looking into the missing scientists. So
somebody probably
no
paid
stone
him.
will be unturned.
He's
So
probably
they're
in the
looking into-
basement somewhere, mixing up
Yeah.
some kind of elixir.
No, you see, this is, I guess I could say,
I know nothing about it. I can't help you on this stuff.
well, what Ben showed me, for anybody who doesn't understand, the thing missing scientists.
Mhm.
And of late that they've been searching for. And right now, I think it was 11
Right.
of them,
Oh,
either dead or missing,
Yeah. That's
okay?
great. It's
Now, the thing that makes this thing different is all of them have ties to some kind of, what do you want to say, nuclear?
nuclear factions and that type of category of.
So they've been hired by some third world country.
They probably just got wrapped up in the wrong people.
Yeah, and now they're working in a basement somewhere developing nuclear weapons for somebody.
Well, some of them were found dead, so I don't know if they're developing too many weapons anymore. But don't you?
That's because Jack Bauer.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fire. I guess they're gonna have to
24
back up and get Jack Bauer on.
Jack Bauer from 24. Dang, you bringing some old stuff back,
That was
ain't
a
you?
great show. That was a wonderful show. But I mean, you know, for everyone that's on TV, you know, there's one in real life.
Okay, so I've got.
to be a real Jack Bauer out there that can investigate this.
There's
stuff.
a lot
I
of
believe there's a real John Wick out there, and a real Equalizer,
Reacher.
and a real Jack Reacher. So,
Right.
well, the FBI and the White House and the FBI have launched a holistic review
Yeah.
into 11 scientists tied to sensitive aerospace and nuclear research who have died or vanished since 2024. So, 4 notable cases are tied to LA County. Now, this is
Oh,
news,
LA
that's
County,
it.
go figure, yeah. California.
But
I mean, when I
tied to
think
LA
of-
County, including Caltech,
You know,
Gilmar,
basically, when I think of scientists,
really big.
this is exactly what I think of. 11 missing. 11.
Doc Brown.
No,
Doc Brown
I
is
just
missing.
do it this way. I
Doc
just
Brown
do it
is
this way.
missing.
When he thinks of scientists, ladies and gentlemen,
That's exactly what I
this
think.
is what he thinks about. This is who he thinks of scientists.
Is that the first thing
This-
you heard?
Well, yeah, Doc
This
Brown,
is
why
who he
wouldn't it
thinks
be?
about.
Is
That's
that
who
the
he
first thing you
considers a
think about?
scientist.
I do. I'm sure viewers.
Yeah,
Is that the first thing that pops into people's
yeah.
heads?
I mean,
Well-
he did create the flux capacitor.
Yes. I mean, that's-
Okay.
What was it? How fast did they have to go? 66 mile an hour, 88 mile an hour, whatever fast it was.
Yeah.
They needed to hit that before it would.
where we're going, we don't need roads.
Yeah.
You know,
That was the
it's
classic
like,
line.
Yeah.
Roads, where we're going,
we
we
don't
don't
need.
need roads.
But that's the first thing everyone thinks of when you think of scientists.
Right.
I mean, he is the epitome of
He is
that.
not the epitome.
He is the epitome
No.
of a.
No. Bones McCoy
Bones
is
McCoy?
the epitome.
Okay.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's
Star
up there.
Trek. He's gone where no man has gone
But
before.
Christopher Lloyd just takes the cake. That guy takes the cake when you think of a genius scientist. Someone that's just like an Einstein figure of Lord, you know.
Well, okay.
You know,
But
I don't
anyway,
know.
there are 4 notable cases tied
Yeah,
to
but
LA
these
County,
people are missing,
include
so.
Caltech's Carl Grillmar
Mhm.
and 3 JPL experts, Michael David Hicks,
Right.
Frank Malwald, and Monica
Right.
Janko Reza. And so despite in 2025 search in Angels National Forest,
Mhm.
no trace of Reza has been found and officials have not confirmed a connection between the 11
Mhm.
nationwide cases. Everything I'm saying, understand,
Right.
alleged.
Alleged.
Because I don't know, I'm just reading what's in front of me. So, basically, this is where the rubber meets the road, okay? I'm really not gonna dive into reading as much more
Yeah,
as you
but we're
can
knowing
because,
that these people are
but-
missing and
well, I'm
their
looking at it
families
from
are
this
looking
point.
for 'em and-
Every
Well-
plane accident that we've had lately, there has always been somebody important on it, okay? And I'm
Yeah.
talking either wealth, scientific, or some part that had very top secret knowledge.
Yeah.
every plane crash that we've had, and you've noted that,
Yeah.
that's made the big news, there's always been at least 2 to 3 important people.
Right.
Now, once again, my tinfoil hat goes off.
Mm-hmm. Like if you're taking a flight, like I'm taking one in May, if I get on there and I see someone prominent, I'm getting.
I see someone prominent, I'm getting the heck off.
I'll reschedule. Sorry, I'll have to reschedule.
If I got on that daggone plane, I can honestly say at the rate this world's going, I could be on that plane and no offense to anybody, but if Abigail Spanberger was getting on that plane, I'd turn around and say, no. Well, you're not getting another flight. Well, I'll be surviving.
Wow.
That's for sure. I'll be surviving. Because if there's something that's crossed this government nowadays, or
You just don't know. I mean, it's too
See, he started me early this morning.
conspiracy. Yeah, the curtains are coming.
He
down.
started me early this morning on this
So-
conspiracy stuff, and you know where that leads.
I mean, it's
Which I'm
just, it's
grateful.
weird that it's more than one. It's like up to almost a dozen people that are just.
But that's the thing.
So-
I think, I'm not sure how many confirmed
I mean,
dead.
these people have maybe found something that could help humanity, and then that's why they're going.
Do you think it's that, or they know where the bodies are buried?
I don't know. Like, what do you think? I mean,
He doesn't care.
I,
He
mean-
doesn't care.
Have some of them disappeared on their own in fear of disappearing,
mhm.
like the
Well,
ones before
exactly.
them?
Maybe they
Or they're
just
saying, you know what, hell with this, I'm not gonna take the chance.
right.
I'm packing ship and
Yeah.
I'm jumping ship, I'm out of here. And they're living as Rick Jackson somewhere on
They
the other
just
side
changed
of
their
the
names and
nation,
they're
the
living under
world.
another alias.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you got some of them that are found dead, that makes it kind of different.
I know. Well, some of them were
So-
deceased though.
That does make the tale kind of
Now,
different.
all 11 of them were just missing, then that's one thing.
Yeah, I could
Right.
go with that, but when you find some of them dead, that's saying something's up.
The government and it's
Well,
all
then that,
crooked.
and ladies and gentlemen, that's what as much as us as people don't want to talk about it,
Mhm.
sometimes we got to talk about it
Right.
because there's too much BS out there
Right.
that we're all falling for, that it needs to be explained, or at least we need to talk about it. So,
Exactly.
What do you think, Juice?
What's up?
What's your friggin' thoughts on it all?
he's still looking
Oh,
for
you
the killer.
Yeah.
He's still out there looking for the killer. Out up there, down there, whichever way he went, he's
Yeah.
still looking for the killer.
Oh, dude, he's up there. They had to quit because it didn't fit.
I mean,
You
it's
know, he said that about Kobe too.
yeah.
I
I mean, it could.
I turned on.
They said that about Kobe.
This is going to put you on a rant for a second, but not to jump off subject. I turned Sports Center on this morning,
Okay.
and the first thing they did was just blow up your boy. How LeBron carried the Lakers to a game
Oh,
one
here we go
win.
again. Yeah.
And the oldest guy
Well-
did 10 assists but dude, he's gonna set these fucking records. He's been playing for 25 years. He come into the league as a preschooler. He's gonna break records. He's not the GOAT.
He's not.
He's not the fucking GOAT.
Why? Why?
Did you see the one?
Why?
Did you see the one?
Why?
Did you see the one? I was flipped this at father-son duos with the most 35-point games combined. It had him and Bronny Jr. at 1, LeBron at like 477 and Bronny at 0.
Oh my god. No way. That's a.
Okay, you knew what was going to. Why?
Well, dude,
Why
that's
people-
why
why do you-
the Sports Center's got to do
Why?
that?
Because they got a pouring their honey all up. They went to another Diddy party, and they sit there, and they're just pouring honey all over it.
Durant couldn't play game 1 because him and his teammate bumped knees.
Yeah.
So he was out with a knee contusion. Dude, it's playoff time.
I mean,
put
look,
some ace bandage around that bitch with some Bengay and
you know,
go.
I don't stutter, and you just got me stuttering because
Yeah, I just had
I don't
to
get it.
I turned on Sports Center first thing this morning, and that's the first thing that popped up when the show
Oh my
started.
gosh, I was trying to. I've been, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I've been actually good. I've really stayed off
That's good. You have
of LeBron for a while, and you had to bring it up.
It's just
But here's
you
the
had to
question:
bring
is
it up.
when is he actually going to finally retire?
I hope this is his last
Maybe
year
this is
because,
it.
by goodness, I'm tired of him.
It's gotta
I'm
be
tired of hearing about him. I'm tired of seeing him. I'm tired of the whole
the bad
nine
part
yards.
about it is as good of an athlete as he is,
Mhm.
that dude could probably play in the NBA the way the NBA is now till he's 50.
Right,
Yeah, it's soft,
It's soft.
right.
but he made it soft.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Adam Silver made it soft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's
And I don't know who was swinging on whose, but whoever made the decision and the other one backed it.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just
And it's become a soft product.
Right.
ESPN is kind of like Fox News or
ESPN
shit now.
They're trying to
They're
get into
just
more
they're
politics.
just
It's getting saturated with all
Yeah,
this stuff,
it's,
and it's just getting.
it's like for how many years after Tiger Woods was not relevant was he the first thing they talked about when they talked golf?
Right.
Tiger Woods hasn't been relevant in 2 decades. He hasn't
Right.
been relevant. He's Tiger Woods. I mean, he is relevant,
Yeah.
but his golf game is trash.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants you to cover Tiger Woods when you got these other guys that are out there
Exactly.
winning these tournaments and contending
No, I
and
agree.
making the cut. Nobody wants to know.
Well,
Tiger
but then,
Woods
okay,
shot
so-
8 over.
So you say that, but then some people say this, and just to be just to push back. Okay, we can say that, but now say the same thing about Michael Jordan.
Right.
Well, nobody's comparing any golfer today to Tiger Woods
Yeah.
because why? Because Tiger Woods
McElroy's probably.
is the greatest of
Tiger
his
was
time.
Tiger.
Yeah, Tiger was Tiger.
Yeah.
There's nobody out there saying, well, DeChambeau is going to be the next Tiger Woods,
Right.
or Rory McIlroy, or Scotty Scheffler. Nobody says that. Nobody was saying Tiger Woods was going to be the next Jack Nicklaus
No.
or Arnold Palmer.
Mhm.
They were just the dominant guys in their era.
They-
Plain and simple.
Yeah.
There's no GOAT comparison in golf. There's
No, that's what I
GOAT
was getting ready to
comparison
say. Golf
in
is-
baseball. There is a GOAT comparison. I guess you could say there was a GOAT comparison in boxing
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
between Ali and all
But
that.
there,
guys.
but in boxing, the GOAT comparison rates different
Yes.
because you got the weight category.
Yes.
You know, because Ali versus, think about it, Sugar Ray Leonard, they were different weight classes.
Yeah.
And both of them were great in
I
their
mean-
weight class.
Yeah.
And then you got the GOAT greatest
That's
of
the
all time.
only sport. Basketball is the only sport where there's an argument about the greatest of all time.
Well,
you notice
football,
I have a
football
couple.
has it.
There's a
Yeah,
couple.
but it's
But it's
nothing
really,
like-
it's always loaded with the
Right.
quarterback.
Yeah.
And to me, if you're gonna say the greatest of all time, you know, this is why I say, when we talk about the GOAT, that comparison with the GOAT,
Yeah.
I have no arguments about Michael Jordan. I really don't, because I watched him play.
Mhm.
My only discussion is when you have that thing, what did you do to dominate?
Yeah.
What was it that you did that you brought to the table? Loyalty, the respect, the honor and dignity of the game.
Right.
Did you make your teammates better, and did you get better?
Yeah.
When adversity came up, did you run towards it or did you run
away.
from it? Did you take a look at Larry Bird when he came in the league and the things that he done, him and Magic Johnson, they knew they were on a class. Magic could have probably played with him. No, I don't want to play with you.
No.
That's the same thing Bird. I don't want to play with you.
Yeah.
I want to play against you because you're going to bring out the best in
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
That's why I love I still get goosebumps now even talking about it. When Magic Johnson, I think it was the last Larry Bird's retirement.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually told him, he said, you only live one time.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and there'll never be another one like it.
No.
And that's true,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean,
But I love what Larry Bird said though. The reason he retired, my friend's gone.
Yeah.
The guy who made me
yeah.
play,
Yeah.
gone.
Well, we do have a draft this week for Thursday.
And speaking of draft, did you see what the Bengals went out and did? Traded the
I
number
did hear
10
something
pick
about it.
for Dexter Lawrence with the Giants.
I think that's a good move.
That just hurt the Giants though.
But now the Giants pick.
Yeah,
They got
that's
two
true.
picks
That's
inside
true.
the
Because they
top
can get
10.
that pick. They can get that pick.
But they got two picks inside.
So now we're back to
But-
now we're to the NFL now.
So, I mean,
Because I am interested in the draft.
The
So
draft is this Thursday, people. So it is a big story.
The big thing that was brought up,
Mhm.
and I'm kind of in agreement with it. I think that's a great pick
Mhm.
for the Bengals. Great trade for the Bengals.
Right.
Are you going to get a Dexter Lawrence type impact player at number 10?
right.
And it's brought up a lot of questions. Is the NFL worried about this draft class?
Unless they see a person that they're after in college, a combine,
Yeah.
that they really
Are
high on.
teams worried about this draft class? Because we even talked about it last week, Mendoza. I
Right.
don't think that he's
I don't think he's.
going to be a franchise caliber quarterback
Well,
right off
I
the
mean-
bat. Do
Well,
I
that's
think
what
he's
I'm
going to
saying.
be
Few
good?
years, yes.
He's
but-
not.
So-
I don't know if there's going to be any come out of college impact players in this draft this year.
I don't
and
see
I'm
a lot
thinking
of-
I'm thinking the teams are seeing it.
I think it's good for teams to trade and just try for a bunch of guys in the 6th, 7th round. This is that type of year to try to go out. There's not.
Well, I
really-
got the list of the draft order as it follows right now.
now,
Uh,
Raiders, of course, Jets, and
yeah, the
Cardinals.
Raiders,
So now the
Jets,
Giants got
Cardinals.
picked 5 and 10. They got 5 and 10 now,
Yeah.
That's great.
and they're already young.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
They're already young.
But that's how you do it. That's really
The
a lot of
Giants are
people
going
don't
to win that
understand.
NFC East this year. Sorry, that's what's going to happen.
But who?
The Giants are going to win that NFC East.
You don't
I'm already
understand.
calling it. It's going to happen.
Dude, do you understand how football works?
I'm telling you, they're going to.
Do you understand
they're
how
a hot
football?
team.
Do you
I'm-
understand how
I'm
football
taking
works?
Jackson Dart in fantasy this
Do
year.
you understand how
All right,
football works?
I
It's a
understand,
program
but
in the
it-
NFL.
I'm
We
going by
build a
gut instinct
program.
here.
We
I'm
just
just
don't
saying.
we just don't put a piece in
Right.
from the draft and it work overnight. Okay, it just doesn't. It really doesn't happen that way.
Okay.
You may find lightning in a bottle here and there.
Like the Reds, the Commanders did it one year.
Yeah,
they did.
you know, you might find lightning in a bottle
Right.
one every now and then.
But if I was putting
But-
money, I'm putting my money on
But
to win that.
understand
But-
what the Giants are doing
Yeah.
is if you get a bunch of young guys, this has been the building block for a lot of great teams.
Mhm.
From Miami
Mhm.
to Dallas to the Bills, but even when they went to those four,
Kansas City.
to Kansas City, to Philly, all these teams, Seattle was great for doing it because the way they're doing it now, Pete Carroll set the mindset. They're building the defense first, from the back in.
Right.
You worry about your middle linebackers later. You go from the back to your front to the middle.
Right.
You're still filling in on your offense, but you're getting solid veterans,
Right.
drafting younger guys. You know you get your solid quarterback if you can, like we got Mendoza.
Yeah.
We're talking about him go behind the Cousins.
Yeah,
Right.
they sit behind Kirk.
Look, Kirk Cousins knows he's only there to mentor this guy.
Yeah.
We know, look, we've seen how
Yeah.
Mendoza's played. We know all you need to do is be a quality guy.
Yeah.
You don't have to go out and do the no-look passes like Patrick Mahomes. You don't have to go out and, be heroic.
Yeah.
We're going to surround you with guys. That's what the Giants are doing. We're going to start young. We're going to build young.
Mhm.
We got a coach. He's got some years. He's got some experience.
Is Scadoo
surrounded
going to be
himself.
healthy at the start of the year?
That's a big question. Is he going to be?
He's determined to. I'm just saying. He says
Wasn't
he will be.
wasn't he in the ACL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when did that happen? Week
But-
what?
6 or 7.
Week 6. So he should be back by the start
I
of the
would think
Yeah.
Mahomes is out till probably week 4, week 6, maybe.
Depending.
That's going to hurt Kansas City the first month.
So they're going to have.
And with that division, yes.
Yeah.
With that division, That I can put it this way: they got to at least win 2.
Yeah.
They do.
They have
If
to at
I
least
see
split the
anybody coming
series.
back, it makes me sick, but that Mug might play the start of the year. He might not even play, he might sit the whole preseason and come out and start week 1.
Who, Pat?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't
He's
count it.
that kind of, he's that
He's
kind
a
of guy.
he's a
Yeah.
competitor.
Yeah, he's that kind of
He's
guy.
a competitor. A lot of people don't understand it, but you got.
But they got a high draft.
Then what do you think about the Jets?
The Jets,
Number 2.
the Jets need like a linebacker type.
The
of
Jets
situation.
need everything.
I
They
would, I
got a
would
lot.
say, I
They
would-
should have a lot of
I would
picks.
say the Jets go after a linebacker, maybe the one from Ohio State that's pretty prominent right now.
What's his,
Avril Reese.
Yeah.
Avril Reese is
Avril.
going to be their pick. Probably.
So they got 1, and then they got a pick at number
But they
16.
got Geno Smith again at quarterback.
Right.
I mean, they couldn't find anything
There's
better.
got to be someone better than that. Someone
I
out
mean,
there.
there's any. What happened?
Mhm.
You had that kid in Washington a few years ago from North Carolina. What the hell was his name? That played the whole damn year. Then he went behind.
Yes.
Oh,
I can see his face now.
Sam Howell.
Sam Howell, yes. Someone like that.
He
will
had
work
a
out.
decent year when he started the whole year,
Mhm.
and then he goes somewhere, and now he's not even getting a
Right.
damn chance.
I mean,
If anybody has a shot,
Yeah.
the Jets need to do that because now.
well, the Jets
they
got 4
30
picks in the first round.
Yeah, but they got $30 million tied up in Geno Smith when you could have had $4 or $5 million tied up in a Sam Howell play and
Do you
freed up
think-
money.
Do you think Dallas will make the move and move up to 3 or 4 to get a edge rusher? Someone like what I just
Dallas
Avril
needs DBs.
Yeah, we need
I
defensive
mean,
backs, man. We really, to be quite honest,
They don't need edge rushers or anything.
no,
like that?
no. If you watch the defense of Dallas play,
Yeah.
they stopped the run pretty much this year. We got
Right.
beat in the secondary. We either, every year is one or the other. We either great in the secondary and can't stop the run, or
it's the other
we
way.
stop the
Yeah.
run and have a crappy secondary.
Well, it might be the other way around this year.
I'm hoping one day we'll find a balance. Because the offense is dynamic. I'm hoping we can find a balance. Unlike Philadelphia, Mark Capozio.
So
So-
the Jets got 4 first rounders,
I think
or they just got
Yeah,
a bunch of picks.
okay, watch. This is a first round as follows, and it should be 32. Well,
the Giants have the
it's
5th
45.
pick,
This is the first round.
and
That 45 is the first round, or 44 is the first round.
can you imagine?
They
No, that's high second. That high second. It's
I think-
32 is the
Or it's
first
32,
round.
so they got 1, 2, they got 3 picks in the first round.
I think the Cardinals are going to go after
Yes, that's
defense.
good.
The Cardinals
Yeah,
have to
they
go
got
after
3.
defense.
First round.
The Cardinals may go after defense. If they were smart, they go after Carnell Tate.
If they were smart, they get, well, never mind.
But I think Carnell Tate's going to go to the Giants at number 5, and that's going to beef up their offense even better.
What about Cleveland?
With
Everybody wonders about Cleveland.
The Giants are going to take offense again. They're going to be.
The
rough.
Giants will be okay, but they're just building young, Ben. That's all.
I mean,
They're
they
just
get
building young.
Carnell Tate. They're going to be.
They're going to be a team that's going to
Neighbors.
compete. They're going to be.
Oh, you imagine Tate and Neighbors?
I'm just saying.
I'm
that's
saying
what-
the
that's what I'm
Giants are
saying.
going to be a
That's
team
gonna
that's going to compete, and they probably. I'm not saying
Yeah.
they can't win the division. I'm saying
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
not
I'm
going to
saying
be a team
they're
that's
gonna be
going to
pretty
go
hard
to
to
the
stop
Super
out of
Bowl.
that. Yeah,
They're going to be like I think like the Commanders were with Jaden Daniels.
yeah,
They can shock you.
yeah.
They're going to awe you. But you got to remember they're still young.
Now,
When you get against a veteran teams tend to beat
Right.
you.
Jaden Daniels stays healthy.
mhm,
I think Washington's going to be dangerous. I really do.
mhm. Yeah,
I
of
really
course,
do.
yeah.
I think the NFC is going to be dangerous,
Yeah.
period.
Yeah, whoever wins that's going to be like they'll win it by half a game or.
That's what I'm saying.
I
I'm
didn't-
serious.
I
They're
didn't
getting
realize
back
down to the
to
last
Caleb
week.
Williams had an excellent year last year.
Mhm.
I mean, Caleb Williams had a lights out season.
Oh, for Chicago, yes.
Yeah, he did.
And you go in
So-
and it still doesn't compare to what Jaden Daniels did in his first year there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And Caleb Williams was, dude, he was a
And that
top
playoff
5
run?
But the
quarterback
thing-
last
and
year.
that's another thing. Looking at Chicago,
Chicago's
you
going to
know,
be good.
that's
man.
another thing. Looking at Chicago coming in with this draft, and what do you think they need right now? Because Caleb Williams actually showed something in the playoffs.
I mean, they got to go offense
I
because
think-
they got rid of Moore. They traded
Right.
DJ Moore.
Because they're 25. They
DJ
got the
Moore with the
25th pick.
Bills. So
I mean, they gotta go back to another receiver, cause I mean, all they got what, that tight end Loveland, and they got, Roma Dunze.
That's it.
They need another offensive weapon.
They need a number one.
Unless, well.
Now, let me ask you a question, because Dallas still has Pickens.
Right.
And he's franchise tag. Do you go after a Pickens? You know you're gonna have to give up some stuff for him. A lot of stuff,
I don't
probably.
think Pickens goes anywhere.
I'm just saying, as Chicago,
Right.
because you're gonna have to give up something to get him. That's the only reason why he's still sitting in Dallas
out
right
of them
now.
two, Dallas would probably part with CeeDee Lamb before they part with Pickens.
I was thinking the same thing, but either way, you're gonna have to give up
Yeah,
a
you're gonna
lot
have
to
to
get
give up,
either
yeah.
one.
They'll get a lot more out of CD Lamb.
Nah, you get basically the
It
same.
should be
You get a lot
about the
of picks,
same,
a
but
lot of
Lamb
draft capital.
Lamb has a lot of bonehead moments where he just
Right,
easy,
He does have that drop.
easy catches, dude.
All right,
I mean,
well, Titans at 4, they need offense, so they're probably
Titans
gonna,
need everything.
so they're gonna take the running back out of Notre Dame probably. Jeremiah Love. So
Probably.
They're
to
building.
pair up
They're
with
still
Cam
building.
Ward.
I'm not worried about Tennessee because they're still building.
And Cam Ward is actually decent, he just needs more weapons.
Tennessee's actually hurting because over past mistakes, and their past mistakes was letting go of Vrabel was
Yeah.
one,
Right.
letting go of Derrick Henry was another.
Let go of D-Hop.
Yep, letting go. I mean, they Tennessee went downhill when they started letting go of
We
players.
need that receiver from Ohio State to stay around at 7. We need him to be there at 7.
I mean,
We need off. I don't want Brandon Ayuk. We had the Debo Samuel
yeah,
deal from San Francisco.
right.
He worked out fine when
That's
he was
true.
there. We don't need Ayuk.
So you don't think-
I'm tired of this talk of Ayuk coming to DC.
So you don't think that
I don't
the
like-
Commanders need anything like a linebacker? They need linebackers. They need
I don't. We
I
need.
feel they
We
need-
need offense.
like Sonny Styles
Or-
from Ohio State.
No,
Another
Jaden Daniels does not have his Zach Ertz,
blanket anymore.
emergency
Security
security blanket anymore.
Yeah.
And we need to find him something. And I'm hoping that McCaffrey
Right.
in the slot could become his.
Maybe
I'm,
so.
I'm thinking McCaffrey could be a
McCaffrey
decent
would
gap
be the slot
slot
receiver
receiver
they
in
need.
the NFL.
Mhm.
I mean, he's not going to be his dad. He's
Mhm.
not going to be his brother, but he
Right.
could be a formidable. He could be.
Well,
good
the
slot
thing
receiver in
is,
the
what I'm
NFL.
looking at is, and I'm seeing where BJ is going on that when you're talking this. I see where you're coming from. I like the standpoint where the defense is going to be fine because of Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
Okay, they're going to be fine everywhere he's went, and he's had less
Right.
and done
He
great.
spent a ton of money on defense this offseason.
Yeah, but I'm saying Dan Quinn has worked with less and done more.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. You need some offense. You need that offense to be stable.
Yeah.
You want to definitely make sure you got that young quarterback in Jaden Daniels protected. You definitely want to give him something to work with though. Even though you're protecting him, he can still, if his weapons are no good.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
teams are going to double McLaurin now
Right.
because we have nobody on that other side.
Yeah.
I mean,
And even if you still would have had Zach, even if you still have Zach Ertz,
Right.
he's slower now.
yeah.
So he's in that Travis Kelce category where people are just like, oh,
He
we
was
don't have to.
he was always around that first down marker, and he was always there, and could get open last minute for him to
Right.
Right,
dump
and
the
he can't
ball
do
off.
that.
Yeah.
He's not as.
No, his knee got obliterated. His career is done. I don't know if Ben Simmons is the answer. I mean,
He's good.
Simmons
though.
had a
He's
great
decent-
college career,
Yeah.
but he's not. You can't play him over Zach Ertz. But now, does he step up?
And that's the thing too. You always got your next man up too.
Yeah, New
So,
England,
yeah.
you all have to do something offensively because you
Exactly.
have
It's gonna be
shit
bad.
for your receiving room is terrible.
It's gone. There's nothing there now.
Who you got? Mac Hollins
That's it.
and Efton Chisholm.
That's it. Honestly, I mean, it doesn't look that good. Now,
AJ Brown is not going there. You don't even need to think that.
I
AJ
hope
Brown
it
is
happens,
not
but I don't
going to
know.
New England.
now that
So
the name that people have to think about is trade bait this year is Rashee Rice from Kansas City is going to get traded. Something's going to happen on draft day. He's a speedster,
I don't know if he.
and that kid is good. I
I
mean,
don't know if he's.
That's gonna be the name that's gonna pop up on some trade days. Trade day, draft day, alert, whatever.
Well, a lot of traffic because
Yeah.
I'm trying to see. We're right now. If the
Look at that
Teletron.
look at that cap space that the Commanders have, and they.
So-
they
Yeah, I had to bring that up while we're talking
They
about all
made
this
a bunch of signings too.
because I wanted you to see the cap space because this is where Dallas is hurting, but we're not as bad as Tampa Bay and all the others. That's why I
Well,
said,
Chicago's only got $1 million in cap space available.
yeah, and
Oh,
yeah.
my
You see what I'm
God.
saying? People were worried about Dallas.
Where's New England?
How
at?
much does New England have this year?
New England's got a lot of cap space
They got
because
Buffalo don't have hardly any.
yep,
How much does New England have if you scroll on?
New England
gotta be top 10.
is near the top, really.
Hell yeah. Alright, so maybe they can spend some money here. Alright,
No,
34.
they're not even, oh, there they are. They got 36 million in cap
Yes,
space.
okay, they got something to work with.
Yep.
Alright.
Dude,
Number 6.
Tennessee, why didn't they go out and make any splashes?
Yeah,
in free
But as we're
agency?
looking at
They
this,
got
some of these teams, if you're a sports
64
fan,
million.
Holy.
have salary caps that
Hey, Commander.
that they could go out. They got the cap space to get other players
Yeah.
and stuff.
Dude,
And
we're not the oldest team in the league anymore.
No.
We're averaging 27.6. Well, we might still be.
Well, New England's at 26 age. So they're
San Francisco, oh, we're the second oldest team in the league,
okay. Well,
right behind
Okay.
San Fran.
see, and this is the thing. This is looking at the teams.
Where's New England at on that list? And
On
this
Dallas
list?
Dallas is
26.
young.
Yep.
Dallas is still young, yeah.
New England's real young.
Yeah, New England's basically a baby. Green Bay's a baby. Miami's a
Everyone's
baby.
getting-
The Jets are going to be a baby. Kansas City,
So who's the oldest team? Pittsburgh?
That's
Pittsburgh.
San Francisco,
San Francisco's the oldest.
San Francisco, and Washington.
They're the oldest team.
Well,
Two oldest teams.
Aaron Rodgers hasn't guaranteed nothing yet, right? So
Which
Aaron
brings
Rodgers
us to
is
another
not
subject
showing
because
He says he's in
as
the
we
next
talk
year.
about it, I gotta bring this up because you're talking about Aaron Rodgers, and I love Aaron Rodgers, but sometimes we have to have junk removal. And if you're talking about junk removal, we're talking about Gomez Transportation Service because they do junk removal, cargo and freight, commercial and residential, boat and motorcycles. They haul, delivery, and more. Get your moving done, and you can get a free quote, and you can call Gomez Transportation. Here is the number: 540-304.
Yeah.
540-305-6942. 540-305-6942.
And they
That's Gomez
recycle too.
Transportation.
And then they recycle, which is a big thing. All right. Well, we're talking about the draft still, so.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I just feel there's going to be something big going to happen with some
There's
players.
still some trades that could happen.
What's your thoughts? What's your
Rice
opinion?
trade
Because
for-
this is heavy talk.
Kansas City's going to trade Rasheed Rice, probably. It's going to happen.
Kansas.
I don't know. Let's see if we got any.
Let's see what he comes.
I don't
AJ
have-
Brown is not.
I'm not
AJ
a
Brown
hundred with
until
it
June
today.
1st. And
BJ's out. He's out.
AJ Brown, if he gets
Yeah,
traded.
Charles, he definitely did learn how to play from the pocket. She's talking about Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done a great job. You
I
know,
can't see everything on there.
despite what they say about painting the fingernails and stuff like that,
That's what I brought up, yeah. But
you know, I mean, despite that, do I agree with it?
I don't
I'll
agree
be
with
quite honest.
that's kind of weird. All right.
Uh,
If you're a player,
look,
NFL player, that's okay.
I guess I'm old fashioned
I am too in some ways with that. so
with
that's
certain
okay.
things. I mean, I'm sorry. I just think, just like when they talked about the Virginia hired their first woman coach on football.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. It's concerning.
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm just certain things. Look,
Oh, while we're on football,
Yeah.
what do you all think of the Commanders' new alternate?
they're
the
going
jersey-
back to, you know what they're heading back
They
to.
put the spear back in their
I
alternate
do like the
uniform.
spear look. They should go with that the whole year.
They are.
That should be that.
I would say they go.
The alternate black uniform should be their home uniform.
By the way, what do you as Commander fan or Redskin fan, however you want to call it, what do you think of the new logo that's coming up that they showed?
I think it looks great. I looked at it this morning.
I say they're getting ready to head back to Redskins.
So they're going to go back
I
to the
want to
original.
say that that's going to happen the year they open the new stadium, but I just don't. I don't know.
But
I don't know I don't know if they're going to want that pushback and everything when they're
what
trying to
pushback?
open.
Because most people understand one thing I found about this: the Native Americans, they wasn't the ones pushing on this.
The whole reason the name changed in the first place is because Snyder was trying to deflect everything else that was going on in that organization because he was under sexual harassment,
Oh yeah,
all that crap investigation. So he was just trying to get attention away from that. I think was what the biggest push was why the name changed in the first place. I don't understand. You've had the Indians that had to change their name,
Right,
to the Guardians.
Yeah.
and you had the Commanders.
but the Chiefs didn't.
The
Chiefs
Chiefs didn't
never
have to,
changed their
and
name.
there ain't a
Braves.
college program one
That changed theirs.
that changed theirs.
Florida
Florida
State
State
Seminoles?
never changed their, why were they forced
They were
to do
targeted.
it? They were, you're
They
exactly
had
right.
been. What else could there be?
Yeah.
What else?
It,
So,
I don't know, it's
It's one of those
It's
things that we
It was
look
bad.
at it and
It
we
was
say, yeah,
So-
because we know what it's about. We know the woke agenda, and
no, I get it.
I say that with no malice or anything like that towards anybody when I say woke agenda, because to me, there's two different woke agendas. There's reality, and then there's agendas that people want to push, And when I look at this, like even football with them, I'm sorry, this is on my mind. And we're watching some of this, and I got the age differences and stuff like that. I gotta go off of that for a second, cause
Isn't it better to have a good mix of young and old players rather than just all young?
no.
You know?
You want a good mixture, but you have to have balance. And as a coach, you have to have a certain balance to.
Well,
If I'm a coach, okay, and say I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to hire BJ as my defensive guy. Or if I'm a head coach, I'm going to hire him as my defensive guy, you as my offensive guy. But I'm an offensive guy. I'm basically may allow you to call the plays or help, but I'm going to trust him in what he's doing. He's going to report to me, okay, this is in the game plan, what we're going to do, and how we're going to build, and how we're going to run this season. Okay, so in the process of that, okay, I got a draft pick, and I'm looking at a quarterback, okay? I'm looking at a guy like Jaden Daniels to run this team,
Right.
okay? Now, what do I need to make sure this guy's going to be effective? Okay, BJ, look, what I'm going to do is talk to my staff. Hey, look, you got to hold your ground on your defense, everything. I'm going to pick heavy. I'm going to pick heavy to get this offense around this kid.
They want to do what Seattle did this past year, get their defense to take the pressure off the offense.
But there's a way you got to do it. You got to plug. You can't just always draft. You got to pick and plug. So you got to have your veteran guys. A lot of your veterans are linemen, to be quite honest. Defensive linemen and offensive linemen who have the longer careers.
Yeah, and your middle linebackers is normally your
That's the guys you pick heavy.
yeah.
Right.
Your middle linebackers, your running backs, your quarterbacks, and your receivers are the ones who really get picked heavy. Sometimes your edge rushers, defensive ends, are up there on that list. But your basic safeties and cornerbacks, unless you're really like a Charles Woodson, outstanding, standout kind of guy that can do
There's a lot
multiple
of
things.
rotation there.
Right.
Yeah.
And unless you're like that, you're going to get drafted, but you're not going to get that pop that most people are looking for. I'll give you a good instance. As much as I talk about him, Ryan Clark, steady player, great player to me.
Yeah.
As far as secondary safety work and cornerback, I think, bar none, he was a hard hitter, played the game right.
Yeah.
He was violent on the field, but isn't that what you want?
Yeah.
That guy who's not afraid to tackle anybody, he had a solid and was able to, You know, he can, I should say, he can defend his side of the field on his own.
Yeah.
That was a heyday for the Steelers with Palomalu and him. And
Yeah, and that's what
they
I'm
were
saying.
just-
And
they
you
were-
know, so everybody thought of Palomalu, but
Mhm.
what gave Palomalu that freedom?
Yeah.
To have a Ryan Clark to be able, hey, I know he's gonna hold his own back there.
Yeah.
So as a safety, I'm coming, dude.
Yeah.
Cause I got another guy right here who can hold his own.
I mean,
That to me is what that's there. You got to be a standout kind of guy.
now we're on agreement that Seattle's not going to repeat, right?
I'm sorry, I got to look at the Rams. Which what that
Rams,
Rams
yeah.
lineup.
Rams out of
I'm
the
sorry. Rams lineup. I'm sorry, man.
I mean, Seattle's putting a lot of money in Jackson Smith for 4 more years.
Look, that's a great
That
investment
is
because
great. No, they need to
They're-
turn around him.
Look.
Their defense
So-
is still gonna be,
right, they're going to be fine.
they're gonna be there.
They're
And
going to be
it-
fine.
Right.
Doing this for Stafford, man. Understand? I do believe. Look, I think the Stafford has a few more years left than just what. But I think
Maybe 2.
I think if Stafford wins, this is my prediction. You heard it here first.
You think of the
If
Rams?
Stafford wins,
That
He
he's
retires.
retired. So they're wanting him to, like a Peyton Manning send off.
I don't think it's they. I think he's.
Or no, I'm
I
just saying
think
the
to be
league-
quite
They
honest,
want to see Stafford get a ring.
I think to be quite honest, the Rams have enough respect. Sean McVay has enough respect for what this guy brought to the table when he came there. And period, the NFL should have enough respect for what he brought to the table. Going to Detroit, as crappy as they were,
Yeah, for 10 years.
and keeping their head above water at times. I mean, good gracious, that house was
I
flooded.
mean, offensively,
They had all kinds of leaks over in there.
there's a lot of teams that are really good in the NFL offensively.
Right.
Detroit has got a juggernaut for an offense.
Yeah,
Okay.
San Francisco's got a
they
juggernaut.
finally
Not
got it
San Francisco.
together.
This is
But
a
St.
question
Louis.
we need to ask everyone and us.
Who will win a Super Bowl first?
That's my question today.
The Commanders,
Right, with Jaden Daniels,
the Broncos,
with Bo Nix,
the Bears.
Caleb Williams.
And we're not going with the last one. This
And
is not
May
going to
for
be
number 4, Drake
This is
May.
not going to be a
Who's gonna win?
Patriot hour.
Who's going to win the Super Bowl
It's
first?
not going to.
Well, I
Well,
guarantee
we
you
don't
New
have to worry
England will
about it.
not win one.
So Rick, that's it. We
Okay.
don't have to name who's not going.
Okay, but
So who's not
the
going? We're
winner
not going to
first out of
name.
those 4.
I think Chicago, the way they showed in the playoffs, were pretty good.
I think Bo Nix will be the first one out of the 4.
It's gonna be between Bo Nix and Jaden Daniels.
I think Bo Nix
I
will.
think Bo Nix
I think
has that
Denver-
chance. I think that Denver team.
Oh my God, I think
to
it's
be
going
quite
to.
honest,
I can already see an AFC Championship,
Yeah.
Bo Nix and Buffalo. Yes, seriously, it's going to happen. It feels like it to me.
you
Josh
know I'm a
Allen,
Josh.
Bo
You
Nix.
know I'm a Josh
Can you
Allen
imagine
fan.
Josh Allen and Bo Nix meeting next year in the AFC Championship?
You know I like Josh Allen, but look.
No, but
Josh Allen has about a two or 3 year window, and then
Yeah.
he's done.
it just feels like that rivalry that's going to happen. Them two.
I'll put it this way: Dak Prescott has a longer term, a window than Josh Allen right now,
I think
and that's
that
only because we're younger. for
I think
one.
Josh Allen has at least 3 years, 3 more years.
He has 3 years left in him. We're talking about the structure of the team to get to the
Right.
Super Bowl.
yeah.
Right. I mean, Buffalo's trying to build around him with.
That-
But they're not doing it right.
They're not doing
it.
It's
You don't
they've
fire a
done-
head coach that got you.
I just would hate to see Josh Allen go out like Dan Marino, like never win one, but he has all the stats and he's just one of the greatest ever, and just never have that ring, just to see him.
No,
Okay.
In his interview
Mhm.
after his loss last year, that shows you how much that kid wants to fucking win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And the bad part about it is
Buffalo's not
he's
doing him
probably
any
not
favors.
going to do it in Buffalo.
Right. They're not doing him any favors.
He's going to have to leave. He's going
You
to
think
have
he's
to
gonna
leave.
leave
He's
Buffalo?
going to have to leave Buffalo in
Like a
order
Matt
to win a
Stafford
Super Bowl.
situation to leave and go.
He's
Ask
gonna
yourself
have to
this
leave.
question.
What's his
Ask-
contract? What's his contract that
We
he
have to
just
bring
signed?
that
up?
up.
Yeah.
Ask yourself this
Contract
question
is-
because I'm seeing where BJ's going with
Yeah.
this. You think about what they've done with him.
Right.
They took his weapons away.
Yeah.
They put the game all on his back,
They
and look
have
how
no-
far he
they
got
have
them.
no defense. Their defense is terrible.
horrible.
But I mean, you put everything on Josh Allen's back,
Right.
and you say carry us. Look,
He almost
one
did.
man can only carry you but so
So
far.
far.
He got them as far as he could take them.
He's
Like you
carried-
said,
yeah.
I agree. Some people said they teased him about crying.
Right.
I'm just like, I understand
Okay.
The
because
kid
this
wants
guy,
to win, man.
All right. So as of March,
and he's not going to trash the team.
Yeah.
Mhm. As of March of last year, he has a 6-year, $330 million contract extension. So he's
How old
there.
is he?
He
28?
is,
29, I
I think
believe.
he's probably pushing 30.
So basically, he's got a contract up until he's retirement age.
So basically, he is 29 years old.
So it'd be 35, which
Wow.
he probably won't have the wheels still, but he'll still have the
He'll still
arm.
should.
But
Sure.
so in the next 5 years, Buffalo has to. They have 5
Yeah,
years.
because I'm telling you, if he doesn't do it in 5 years there, he probably leaves.
He's got to go to.
He has to leave.
Yeah.
He'll find a team
But
that.
do you
Now
guys,
he could demand a trade too.
do you
I
guys
don't see
believe?
him doing that.
I mean, I'm just saying that's in the work. That could be in the play.
I mean, I would love to see Bills fans chime in and talk about this, but do they feel that the curse is holding them back?
No.
There's some
I
kind of
feel. Well, they can feel that way all they
Maybe
want.
they
I
do.
feel it's ownership and it's general management. How are you
Yeah, but that
How are you going to take a man's weapons away?
it's the GM is an idiot.
I mean,
And
you
expect him to
don't
win.
fire Sean McDermott.
Exactly. Why do
You
you
don't
why do
fire
you
Sean
fire?
McDermott.
That's what I'm saying. Why do you fire a great coach like
The
McDermott?
only person in that organization that should have lost their job after that
Is
playoff
him,
loss
the
is the
general
general manager.
Yes.
Plain and simple.
To hear his interview and how he has no remorse about anything, it's just like it's unreal.
Well,
Yeah, he
speaking
should-
of other
so-
team, because I wanted to say this to Mark Capozio.
Yeah.
It's getting ready to happen, buddy. Somebody's leaving. You're going to be upset one way or another.
Hurts.
Either Jalen Hurts is leaving or Brown is leaving. And if Brown leaves, y'all are done. If Hurts leaves, y'all still done. So either way, you're done.
So you're
Philly's
seeing
still pretty
seeing Philly will be the basement of that division this year.
I believe so.
Sorry,
believe
Mark,
so.
sorry, Mark, but I'm gonna have to side with him on this. I
I believe so. They got trouble in paradise, Jack. They are in
Unless
disarray.
they had a team summer getaway where they all just went and hung out and just formed new relationships. There's a poison there. There's something festering in
there's
Philly.
something that's not right.
There's
This
something.
is what festered in Philly. I told you guys, ladies and gentlemen, you can call me the mad genius, call me whatever. I called it over a year ago. I said, as soon as that contract was signed, I said, what did I say was going to happen? Attitudes are going to change.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. When you look at, nowadays, when you look at TV, I'm telling you, you'll notice when there's friction. This is how, just like body language. If the star comes out by himself, there is friction if his teammates aren't around him.
I mean,
Especially in the NFL because they all, Patrick
Yeah.
Mahomes, I'm telling you,
So-
watch those films when they come in. He's walking with his teammates or he may have them behind him or something, but he's still with the guys. Jalen Hurts got out of those limos by why you got film getting out of a big car
yeah,
by himself.
I think either
Nobody around.
I
Come
think
on
either
now.
the Giants or Dallas will be an NFC representative in the championship.
Oh, I think Washington's gonna be right in that mix.
No, but either one of them three could be in the NFC championship this year.
I think any of them, and don't get it twisted. I think if Philadelphia gets the right person,
If Dallas gets
The defense,
anything that just resembles
A
a
defense.
defense,
then they're there.
then
They're
they
gonna
can
make
go
it.
far.
They're gonna
They're
make
they're
it.
going to score. They're going to score points.
he
at
hit
will
the nail on the
again.
head last year when he said it.
Yeah.
Well, he watched it. He's just like their offense is dynamic.
Yeah,
But
And
just,
they score 40.
you all scored 40 and still lost.
Yeah.
You all scored 40 points a game
they're
and
like
still lost.
Cincinnati the previous year.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
couldn't do anything.
And the thing was, Dak was well protected. He had, I had to defend Dak this year. I could not put any onus on Dak.
They cannot They cannot put the ball in Dak's hand
Right.
for him to win the game because he cannot win the game by himself. They need a defense that can come in there and get a goddamn stop
Right.
because he can score points. They're gonna score points in bunches, but
that's the thing, and it's not a pushback, but it's an agreement. I've watched him bring the ball down. I mean, he stood toe to toe with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
How many times?
Right.
And bring it, but if you don't have a defense, that's where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what he does in the last 2 minutes,
yeah.
because every time he gets down to score, your defense gives it right back
Yeah,
up.
because if you go down there and score with 2 minutes left and you're only up 1,
Yeah,
the other team against Dallas's defense is going to get at least a field goal.
thank
They're
you.
going to with it in a 2
And
minute
the thing
drill.
is, Dak looks good getting them that. Hey, you
Yeah.
see him, he's making the drives, he's making the throws, he's doing everything just right.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, and that's why as a Dallas fan, I've learned to, I don't worry about it. If they score it, I always say, and I've said this even in youth football, never give Joe Montana or Tom Brady or Peyton Manning the ball back
Right.
with a minute left on the clock.
No.
It's done.
I don't care who you are. If you do that,
Right.
you are.
Sometimes 45 seconds. I mean,
Exactly.
You can go on DraftKings and stuff like there and pick your 2 teams you think are going to make it to the Super Bowl, and then who would you think right now are going to make it? If you're just taking shots in the wind,
barring injuries,
I think it's going to be.
I would put money on the Rams. I would put money back on Seattle.
Okay.
I really would.
Right.
In the NFC,
AFC, I would go Denver.
Buffalo, seriously, Buffalo.
And believe it or
They're
not,
ready. They're trying. They're gonna.
yeah, I could see Buffalo.
Making it.
I could see Buffalo. I don't know if there's really any other.
It
I
feels
mean,
like
Jacksonville can have another good year too.
it feels like the way Bo Nix went out.
And they're saying
They're going to be.
Travis Hunter's going to be straight defense this year.
Good for him.
Full-time
Yeah.
corner. No,
That's
Good
a
for him.
they'll
good
have
news
some.
for
They'll
him,
have
baby.
some trick play, trickery, but he's not going to be 50-50.
and they probably only use that unless it's, because
I think
he's probably
next
going to be on
year-
special teams like punting and stuff, so it's
I
not going to
think
look
Sean
that bad.
Payton and Denver are going to win the whole thing next year.
Okay, if I'm looking at the
It's going to be
AFC,
Denver against Dallas in the Super Bowl.
if I'm looking at the AFC,
That's my prediction right now. That's it.
I'm picking
Denver.
Denver to go.
Denver's going to win it all next year.
If it's the AFC Championship, though, I'm picking Denver to go.
Unfortunately,
But I have to say, who they probably play
it feels like Sean Payton's going to get a ring with Bo Nix next year.
to see who they would probably play.
Uh huh.
Because I would see if Bo Nix is strong, comes back.
Yeah.
I really don't see an AFC team that's going to really kind of
Push him
with
around.
that defense
Yep.
that they got. Now NFC is different. I think if they face an NFC
Yeah.
team, that's going to be a battle.
There's a lot of teams that could come out of NFC this year.
Yeah,
If AJ Brown went to the Denver Broncos or something crazy like that,
they
that's
still
it. No,
with that I'm sorry.
They're going to win it all.
The Rams are
I
just
mean,
with that secondary and that
I
defensive
don't
line.
have faith in the Rams. Sorry, I just don't see it happening.
And it's not like Stafford still can't spin that ball, man.
But dude, Bo Nix can come out this year and fucking lay a goose egg too.
Yeah,
he
he
can come
could.
out.
But
It's-
if I'm betting money, I think Bo Nix is going to win the whole thing. It feels like the way he went out
I don't
last
know.
year will
We
make him
gotta-
more determined,
We just
and
got
more, and
figure
the
out
team
who's
will
running
rally
the
around
script.
him. And Sean Payton's genius at coaching, and they're going to
Well,
probably.
the thing I did learn something about Bo
Yeah.
Nix. For those who don't, I did learn something about Bo Nix.
Mhm.
He's a tough SOB, man.
Yeah, I mean that's
Because he ran there and literally walked off field. Hey, coach, hey, this, blah, blah, blah.
unequal sort of
Because
stuff.
me, I can tell you, I would have been crying on that field.
It felt like I was watching. I was watching that game. At
I ain't
the
gonna
end,
say
and
that.
he
I've
didn't-
had broken bones.
I was
before,
watching that
man.
game at the end. It didn't even look like he did anything.
Yeah, it didn't even look like
He was
did
fine.
anything.
Yeah.
He ran right out. Like, what the heck? Didn't look like anything happened to him. He just was like, he was still in that adrenaline rush. He just wasn't, there was, afterwards, it caught up to him. So.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, fractured. So,
Yeah,
but
yes,
he'll be back
yeah.
strong next year.
And speaking of some things, I just want to talk about, if you're looking for any property and real estate, check out Chad Pango Whitetail Properties Real Estate. If you're looking for any type of land and property to buy. You can find Chad Pangle at chadpangle@whitetailproperties.com, or you can call his number 540-975-3487. That's 540-975-3487. Or you can check out his other number, 217-285-9000. That's 217-285-9000.
All right, so
Dan knows
I
it.
got a story here to throw out real quick.
BJ's checking out everything from wondering what
Yeah.
the pause was.
I'm not
All
paused.
right.
I'm not. Did I pause?
Nah.
Okay,
Oh, Christ. I did hit something there.
hey guys, we're back.
I don't have my laptop today. I'm like all over the place.
Sorry guys. I got a question. We're on the NFL, and it popped in my head. Who is the darkest skinned individual ever in the NFL? The person that has the most darkest pigment, the darkest person in the room. Like if you, can we look up that question?
I don't know why it's relevant.
No, I'm just saying I'm just telling you, you'll be surprised when you bring it up.
Christian
What do you ask me to look up
Christian
again?
Okoye?
And it's the person that is the most, Christian Okoye is up there, the darkest skinned person.
Wow. Wow, man.
Yeah, just bring it up here. And since we're on the NFL, it just popped in my head. Not to be anything bad with it, I'm just saying the person that has
Yeah, so if I say I
the
don't know
most
why it's
big
relevant, but
you know, since we're on NFL, I just figured we'd bring it up.
well, and evidently you know the team. You know who it is. Give me
Well,
a hint. Give me a team. Give
Right
me the
here.
team. Give me
There
the
it
team.
is,
I don't
yeah.
want to look. I'm not looking. Give me the team.
Los Angeles Rams. Oh no, that's not the.
I want to put out, I mean,
What
yeah.
team did they play for?
I don't have it yet.
You did, the name was mentioned before. I mean, you have a few of Christian Okoye's up there.
The name was mentioned before, like what, today?
Oh, it's been in
On-
the past. Dexter Manley's up there.
Yes, Dexter.
Dexter Manley is one you would think of. I don't know if it's gonna bring up here, but I wanted
Yeah, it
to,
didn't bring it up.
I didn't bring it up, but I wanted to bring up that question to see what the Google
Well,
would bring up.
the number one guy. Give me the team name. Let me see if I can figure out who it is. Of who they say that.
You would have me beat on that one because I
Okay.
Yeah, Dexter Manley.
That's just
Christian
something to
Okoye.
ponder because I just thought I'd bring it up. I don't know if Google would even find it.
Oh, you don't actually know.
I don't actually know. I'm
I
not saying
thought
what you
had-
guys.
Yeah, it was just
I don't
asking
have
a question.
It's just
there,
a-
you know,
search
for us.
it.
So I'm going to go into this
Yeah.
because as we talked about it before, you know,
Did you know elephants can make 7 quarts of sperm at once
That's-
come? Did you realize that? I just looked that up the other day. And there's
Why would you even
Yeah.
look that
I
up?
just looked it up, I just saw it, and it just. They have, elephants can make 7 quarts of sperm at once.
Well, if you're gonna look up elephant, look up a blue whale.
Blue whale's the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, see what
I
a
just
blue
want to throw
whale
that out
does.
there for the viewers
I
to think
mean,
about this morning.
Oh
so.
my God.
Hey, Mother Nature is wonderful, you know. Can you imagine just carrying that stuff? You had to go to the veterinarian or wherever in India with 1.5 billion people to like 12. I don't know. It's just you're carrying buckets of it. It's like quarts of it.
Well, there's 4 quarts in a gallon.
So how much would that be?
So that's
7
that's
quarts.
almost 2 gallons.
That's 2 gallons. 2 gallons.
hey, I mean, who knows? It
2
might
gallons
be.
of jizz? Really? Can you imagine having to carry that?
Can you imagine that facial?
That's horrible. Krispy Kreme has nothing on that right there. I mean, that's just.
Where you going, Rick?
Sorry, Rick had to leave the room.
But I will bring up some topics here for the viewers that don't know anything, that don't know this
I
stuff.
don't think that anybody that watches really cares about elephant sperm.
I mean, I just saw it. It just popped up on my feed. I was just typing in.
What else popped up on your feed?
I mean,
Never
I mean, I
mind.
could see it. Ben,
isn't that crazy to think? That?
something you should know, being a farmer, is you should know how much cows have, not a fucking elephant.
Well, no, I looked that up, and then I started typing in other animals, and it brought up the elephant. How much?
Okay.
So
I mean,
Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen,
7 quarts. That's crazy.
hey,
2 gallons.
yesterday, I went out with my sons yesterday and I went
Yeah.
paintballing.
Okay.
And y'all should come out with me sometime. It was
Okay.
actually
I'll
fun.
have to do it. Is it out here at the Half Moon Beach
Yeah,
place? Yeah.
it's actually fun.
it's fun until you get shot.
Well, if you wear layers,
If you're wearing
it's
the
not bad,
gear
right?
and stuff, you're okay.
Dude, the last time I did it was probably 20 couple years ago.
Yeah.
And it was raining.
Mhm.
So I had like 2 layers on. There's a bunch of us from work got together and did it. And of course the mask is steaming up, and of course you can't take your mask off on the course. So you're like hiding in corners trying to wipe the inside out, real quick.
Wow.
But I never forget. I was pinned down trying to clean my mask out, and one guy come around the corner, blasted me in the shoulder blade.
Oh.
Of course, you're soaking wet. Dude welted and bled through 2 shirts.
Oh.
Well, that's because he's probably close range, wasn't he?
Well,
Was
yeah.
it close up?
The-
on you?
why are you going to sit there and you know how they calibrate them before you go? Why are you going to do that in front of everybody so you can see how to turn that shit up? Because you know what happened when we went out on the course. Everybody just went and yeah, it was a bloodbath.
Yeah, it was bad.
I mean, I will say this.
Yeah.
We had fun yesterday. I got a little sore because I had a flashback, military days, but not like that.
Oh, you weren't in like a ghillie suit and running and dying.
Yeah, I had my
or something.
stuff on.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have the ghillie on, but I had my gear on. And I had a flashback, and I told my wife, I said, I watched too many action movies also. Because there was a part on that field where I seen I was going to run towards it. We're sitting there giving signals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking all of a sudden, oh, yes, flashback, I could do like they do on the movies. And I see this pad, and I said, I just dive so I don't get shot. So I jump. I'm looking out like I'm an action. There was no slide, ladies and gentlemen.
You
That
stuck?
pad that looked like mulch had a lot of rocks underneath of it.
That
I realized. Have you ever seen air leave your body? Because hoof. Okay.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, I'm glad, and the poor part was, I'm sitting there, and it's at one point we were playing, and my son, he's covering me. He's just like, okay, Dad, I got you, blah blah blah. We're doing it for each other. Well, unbeknownst to Seven, he said, "I'm going over this way. You got my back?" I said, "Yes, I'm going to suppress fire." I did my job. He gets to where he's going. Well, I'm bent down in the process, so now I'm trying to get up, and I can't get up. So,
I can't get up.
so I have to actually pick, at the time I put my fingers on the thing to raise up, SOB shot my dashboard head, so I'm out. So as I get back, and I'm having to wait a while too.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Seven comes back and he looks at me, "What happened to you?" I look at you behind me, and they say,
What happened?
I realized I'm not as spry as I used to be, but it was still fun. I had fun. I just gotta get in more shape. That's all.
And I can tell you,
Yeah.
of course, last Sunday was the old timers game.
How'd that go?
How'd that go for you then?
Of course, we get up there and I'm stretching out and everything. They had the team separated and we're all in there
Right.
talking. They're like, "Who's catching? Who's catching?" And I'm looking around. Ain't nobody in the purple volunteering. I said, you hear them younger guys, well, not me, I ain't gonna. I said, all right, fine. I said, I'll start. I said, I'll go a couple innings behind the plate.
And that's it.
I said, but I can't catch the whole game. I'm 49 years old back here putting that gear on. First 2 innings went pretty good. Oh, yeah, I was a little of course I didn't. I'm not prepared to go catch, you know, I'll go up there just to have fun, yeah, which I did. So I'm like turning sideways, and I ain't got no couple.
Right.
So then I went and played an inning in the outfield, and I told the guys, like, I'll come back in and catch in the fourth. I'll catch the fourth inning. Well, by then, I had nothing left in the cannon, dude. I'm catching the ball, I'm going, here, can you throw that back to the pitcher for me? Dude, it was a great turnout. It was, we had, what did we have?
We turned
We had
into.
19 people.
Right.
Did you turn into Rubaker?
Oh, dude, I'm saying, hey, if the ball didn't hit my mitt, it went to the backstop.
Right.
There was none of this, there was none of, you know,
There's
Brian
no
Nagy, the catcher for the other team, you know, of course he's back there, he's blocking them, taking them off. Dude, we're in the JV baseballs, using the JV baseball's catcher's gear, so the chest protector, belly button, you know,
No
it's covering my
protection.
belly button. And the mask, I'm like trying to catch these guys pitching, and I'm looking through the little ball. I can't even see through the catcher's opening because the mask doesn't come down all the way.
So you're just guessing.
But it's just like, dude, please hit the glove. Please hit the glove. That's all. Just hit the glove. But if it didn't hit the glove and it wasn't like right here in this area, the backstop stopped it for me, and I got back and I picked it up. I was like, here, can you throw that back to the pitcher for me? Because dude, I couldn't even throw a 60 foot 6 inches anymore. You know, and then of
With all
course,
the gear and everything.
of course I single, I'm on first base, and the guy behind me, I get my lead, and the guy behind me hits a rock. I thought it was going to get by, I thought it was going to be up the middle. Well, the shortstop made a great catch on that line drive, and then doubled me off at first. I turned around and took like 2 steps, and I tried to dive back into first. Got doubled up. But it was fun. It was a great turnout. A lot of people come up and watched and rooted us on. Dude, we had somebody, one of the town guys was up there in the press box, and he was announcing the game. Of course, the younger kids, you know, he's calling them by their whole names. Me, Frankie, Connor, Mike Lutman. Now up the bat, Mr. Bischoff, Mr. Lutman, Mr. Connor. You know, us older guys, he's calling us Mr. And the young kids, he's calling their name. Now up the bat, number 19, Mr. Bischoff, then Mr. Connor. Dude, it was such fun. It was a great time.
That's
It was
great.
a great time.
I'll tell you to add on to that.
Monday at
Yeah.
work,
Did you
my
feel it?
legs hurt so bad. I spent the whole 8 hours at work just stretching my legs out while I was standing on and walking around. But dude, it was a lot of fun.
Well, you remember I left Sunday last week to play ball. Right after y'all left, I left right up there. This is funny because I knew I wasn't going to be able to play because I had to work and everything else. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to play. I just had to get my barbecue sauce up to that. One of the teammates, kind of like support the team because I really wasn't dressed for the occasion. I was like, okay, because I knew what time they had to start. So I had on shoes like this.
And somebody had to play.
And as I get there, I'm looking, the game's getting ready to start, actually, by the time I get there.
And you had 4
They
people.
had 4 people. My son, one of my sons is tying his shoes. I'm looking at him. They need one. They need one. He's still tying his shoes, so I just jump on the floor. Which I would, you know, it was one of those games that I actually played pretty well in the 5 minutes that I was there waiting on my son to get his shoes on. Or I should say it probably wasn't 5 minutes, probably a few minutes. But
Yeah. 3 minutes.
Felt
I
like
actually did
5.
pretty
It
good.
felt like
But-
5.
3 minutes.
I will say, I thank the guys because of this. You want to talk about love for an older guy out on the court? They let me actually play up top
Nice.
on offense.
Nice.
I mean, I didn't shoot anything, but they wasn't expecting me to go down low and nothing like that. They just let me roam the top and give the passes.
Good thing I'm not your coach. You know where to put your ass.
Leave it down there.
Get on the fucking block. Get on the fucking block, post up. I don't give a shit if you're 55 years old. Post your ass up on that damn block. Get down there and get a fucking rebound. I'm
They thought,
standing outside on the fucking
they thought you were
3-point
Patrick
line.
Ewing there for 5
Yeah.
minutes.
But I am going to say this: I was impressed by both sons, but Ricky actually said before the game, he said, "I'm hitting 30." He did hit 30. Got 31, but he had 2 dunks out of it, and everybody, of course, Brian Doman and all them laughing and teasing. And your dad never got 2 dunks in one game.
No, he wouldn't have dunked on me. I'd have found the shit out of his little ass.
And believe me, I've been fouled before trying to dunk on somebody. It's not fun.
No, I bet it wouldn't,
No, it's not. That's a long fall, man.
Yeah.
That's a hard
Yeah.
fall. That's a hard fall, especially if you got somebody who's
Did
dirty.
I
on
send
you.
you the video of the guy that jumped and he was trying to block the ball and his face went into the backboard?
Well, I
Isn't that
understand
awful?
that.
And you get like,
The Ricky guy, the way he got out. I rode by here. Was it yesterday? We saw y'all. Little Ricky's out there in Washington. I said, "Don't worry." I said, "Mine's next." He got lucky. It rained today and washed the truck for me.
But you talk about it hitting the face. I got a
Yeah.
picture of me actually having to duck under the backboard after the dunk.
oh wow, oh my. Well, at least
I
you had
didn't
the
have to worry
presence
about
of
that. I
mind.
had to climb up the net, and hang on the rim, and wait for somebody to hoop the ball to me so I could dunk it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did. I had hops, man.
Yeah.
Those guys out there who watch, they know I had hops.
I remember playing against you all back in the day.
And now I just got shuffle.
Skips.
Shuffle skips.
Skips.
I don't know, skips hurt a
I
little
think
bit.
that one, Darren Alsbury jumped out of the freaking gymnasium too.
Okay.
That must have jumped out of the gym.
Darren Alsbury is my cousin, and for those who don't know, we are related. But I will say this, if anybody's ever played against him in basketball in this area, you know that for his age, he's still in great shape.
Damn right.
He's part of the reason, he's not the total reason, but we've been teammates ever since, family.
Right.
Yeah, everybody knows about me, Lloyd, all of us, that whole team around this area, Kim Stone, whatever.
Yeah.
That was basically a family team. But I have to say
It's
this,
actually a thing.
he would give you whiplash if you
Right.
wasn't watching where you were going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he's strong as a damn ox.
I'll put it this way, we were practicing, and you know how we practice and play, pick up.
People pay money for that.
Oh, I believe they did.
Yeah, they
When
do.
people
Oh
practice
my
and play,
God.
or I know you got something, I gotta see it now.
You gotta report this, man. It's gotta be, this is a thing now. Oh, people do this, man. They make money. Like selling blood, but it's different. It's actually a thing. It just started this year. People trying to get desperate for cash.
And the bad part about it is they making money.
I mean, what did they use? Did they use those hairs for a mustache? I mean, what did they do? I mean, it's just like what? I mean, for cosmetic reasons, or you know? I mean, can you imagine? Okay, I'm gonna bring the story up here.
Use the hairs as a mustache.
Where else would you use it for? I mean, a toothbrush. I mean, people are actually selling their pubic hair for profit. Pubic hair. They're selling their pubic hair for profit. Someone asked me how much they charge for a full bush with before and after pictures. I have not shaved in 3 years or so. Also consider this, please. I'm thinking 125 to 175, and they actually got the money for it. Way more. Yeah. I mean, I googled further. As a comment on the internet, there are some conflicting
Oh
answers
gosh,
with this.
man.
But it seems to do the need for the phosphorus according to the more reputable sources, and it's actually an ongoing thing right
How
now.
you like your bush?
People are actually selling their under region hairs for profit. Yeah. If you haven't shaved in 3 years, I assume your content, your brand probably centers around having a bush in the first place. So that's the thing. It's like, yeah. I never thought I'd see a day. Did they use it for cosmetic reasons? Did they use it for the mustache? Or they use it like, you know, what? I mean, isn't that awful? That's gross. People are actually doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know when you shave and you get a little couple of hairs on your lip, that's just the stragglers, you know, the shrapnel from the shrapnel. People are selling their shrapnel downstairs for profit.
Yeah, anything sells anymore.
Anything sells anymore, and that's the world we live in.
Everybody has a price for the $1 million man.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Yep. So what do you think on that, Rick? That's a thing. Speechless, right?
I'm speechless on it.
I mean, I'm telling you,
trying to figure
I'm
out
sitting over saying, damn. Says,
People,
I could have retired 35 fucking years ago.
I'm just
if you
figuring
shave,
out.
let's say how much you could shave, like every week.
I'm
you
just
can
trying to
make it
figure
at
out.
least-
You sit there and said that you using it as mustache hair.
Yeah, the people.
Now my question
but
is,
the people don't know.
whose hair are you using as mustache hair? Because you're talking about people shaving their private areas
Yeah.
and selling it.
Selling
And if
it.
you got some ball sack hair on your lips, on your upper lips, are you happy about that?
But the
I mean,
people that
seriously,
don't know about it,
I
they
don't
know.
care
They don't know.
because the point is, every guy licks
don't
their
know.
mustache.
It
don't know where
doesn't
to
have
look
a
for.
follicle on it if you're cutting it. So they gotta
Right.
be making toupees or
It's
fake
a toupee
mustaches or something out
or
of
some
it.
kind of
Some old Elvis, big old L pork chop sideburns that
Yeah,
you can stick
exactly.
on your face, something
yeah. If
like
you had
that.
the
You know.
pork chops from that under region, and that's just
I still don't want, what we gonna call it? Ben Sweaty hairpiece?
no. I'm just saying.
I mean, come
no,
on,
but
man.
but the consumer doesn't know where it comes from. And that's the sad part. If you go on Temu or something, you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah, he's sitting there, all like that on it.
Hey, look at me. You know, it's like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
they
all
don't
the
know where
time
it
he's
came
been
from.
tasting
And people are
BJ.
selling that.
And all the time he's been tasting BJ.
You know, I mean,
Yeah, look, every time you kiss your old lady, she be smelling somebody else's.
I mean,
sack.
think about it.
yeah, that's bad.
That's nasty.
That's not. I just thought I saw that story come up on my.
That is just pure filth and nasty.
That fuck's gonna be out there shaving his fucking cows and fucking holes,
Well, you
pubic
can-
regions now and selling it.
You see, this is
Like,
why this show is so
You
interesting.
can make at least $300 to $400 a month. if
This is
you
why
want
this
to.
show is so interesting. I'm gonna tell you why. Because of 3 different perspectives that you're gonna get.
You just
Because BJ, I love your perspective.
like you brought out
You
yesterday.
really-
he's the only sane one of the three of us. Probably.
Yeah, he's the same one.
No, because you look at that video that Rick posted to me, evidently I ain't saved.
Oh,
I don't know what the heck your guy was trying to have me voice there or whatever.
You like that though? It was cool.
It was, dude, I was sitting down on the back porch, I was like, you know what? Me and the old lady had we
Had a
I
lot.
love this stuff.
spring clean everything, right?
Yep,
You know,
yep.
we went, so I was sitting there, I was like, you know what? I said, it's about that time of year, so I went out to the building and I brought my
Mhm.
portable AC in on the back porch. I shut the windows up. I put my exhaust tube there in the window, and I turned my freaking stereo on. I plugged in my phone, and I just sat out there and was just.
Right.
I was listening to old country, everything, just
Sometimes you got to do that.
Hey,
having some beers, relaxing.
Yeah.
You know, a couple sips of,
Right.
of some good stuff, and I do.
Yeah.
Me and the old lady just sat out there for hours,
Right.
just relaxing. Just
Mhm.
had the AC kicking. It was like 72 degrees out there on the back porch. Just killing. The old lady. And the longer I sat there, I was like, you know what? I said, I would put a damn TV out here.
That's something you got to look at here.
I said, I can hang a TV on the wall. She's like, well,
Actually, I think.
she says, why don't you just make it your man cave then? I was like, that ain't moving my PlayStation and shit out there.
oh, speaking of man cave now here, I
Oh
got
yeah, you got this place going pretty good right now.
no, we got
We
this.
got.
So, by the way, we're just gonna I know we had talked about how we looked
Right.
the area for the cameras,
Mhm.
and but we're gonna do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Let's do the whole
I'm
damn
down
thing.
with whatever.
Well, eventually we can have
do the whole
like,
damn thing.
we can have like our own cubicles or something.
If we can figure out how to do like
I'm getting there.
to do like the 3 screens and project
I'm
it on
getting
the
there.
one, or we
Hence
could
why
have,
we
like,
need a
camera
tech.
on each
yeah,
of us.
Yeah, like
Then
the
they
Pat
have, like,
McAfee show, you know, they have those 3
Hence why we need a tech, because we're getting all the gear and
getting all
stuff.
this done, yeah.
You know, I'll keep going. So I'll find it.
But yeah,
Well, you know, this
this is
That's
a
gonna
a
go-
classic there.
I could have brought over a bunch of Yankee
You just
stuff
need another
and hung
Art
it
Monk
to-
jersey to go with it.
Dude, I would love to have an Art Monk signed
Yeah,
Art Monk jersey.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
cousin
Sean
got me
Ross.
this one.
Yeah.
Sean Ross, the
Yeah.
albino.
Yeah.
There's a lot more people than him.
Yeah.
Cause have you ever seen the series Black Lightning?
Yes, I've seen him on that.
Tobias Wells.
Yeah, he's
the
a-
guy who played Tobias Wells another
Right.
one.
Yeah.
You know, albinos are kind of rare,
Yeah, I mean.
but you're seeing a lot more of them from both sides.
Mhm.
Because if you actually see,
Didn't he play Powder? The kid?
no, that he said that's what kind of names they called him.
Oh, okay. I thought he was the actor.
That's what kind of names they called him when he was growing
Yeah,
up.
that's horrible. No, but good for him. I'm glad to see him make his way in the world.
Well, you gotta understand, everybody has deficiencies and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and,
Sunlight Jackson, you know, that's what he would.
You know, and speaking, you see, it says restore my speed. I gotta take that off of there, but I see that, and that's there for a reason. Because speaking of speed,
Right.
now I'm gonna run this down real quick as we're talking about it. I gotta get into it.
The movie Speed?
No.
Oh.
First, I'm gonna go to the Valley Bride. Hurry up and get married, people. Shop the Valley Bride with Morgan
Hurry up and
Beecher.
get married?
Yes, up, get married. Look,
You gotta wait at least a few years.
yeah. So you say, don't wait on love. Can't have love. No. But anyway,
Okay.
well said. But shop the Valley Bride at 3018 Shawnee Drive, Suite 4 in Winchester, Virginia. Hey, Morgan Beecher is by appointment only, and you can also find her on Facebook and Instagram.
Right.
You can contact the Valley Bride at this number, 540-664-7580. That's 540-664-7580. Check out Morgan Beecher and the Valley Bride in Winchester, Virginia, Shawnee Drive, Suite 4, Valley Bride.
Just gotta make sure it's clean before you sell it, that would be the only thing. You gotta make sure that hair's clean if you sell it.
You're still talking about
No,
one
you're
thing.
saying-
If you're not changing your towels out for 7 or 8 weeks, your
That's what
shit
I-
isn't gonna be clean.
I'm just putting on the dirt again, yeah.
You're still talking about.
No, the head and shoulders, that would be the way to clean.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Good morning, everybody.
You're still talking about pubic hair.
I'm just saying, that's, people actually do that for profit and sell it. Isn't that crazy?
what?
But speaking,
All right, it's
You're
crazy.
jumping.
Crazy
well,
world.
as we were thinking, I don't know if a lot of people know. Well, I know y'all know. I love wrestling.
Yeah, WrestleMania, right? Is
WrestleMania started last night.
Don't even get me started on that crap.
So
Yes, I am, because we're going to talk about it. Because
I heard the Miz was involved, right?
well, we were talking about that.
Young lady goes, ask him about the bruise on my hand.
Oh. The bruise
When I
man.
was catching, of course, the catcher's mitt's about this big around. Dude, it's still a little, but dude, I'm telling you, that son of a bitch, my shit was puffed out like that.
Oh no.
That one kid that was pitched for us, I was like, dude, every time I called him, I was like, oh my God, that hurts. Oh my God. I was like, he's like, dude, I can't throw it any slower. I can't find the strike zone. I was like, oh my God. Dude, I tell you, that's something that can fucking just fucking mount it. Dude, my hand hurt for 2 days.
That was your right hand, right?
No, it's my left hand.
Your left hand, okay.
It was damn so much fun. I would do it. I would
Look
play
like the toe,
every
and I'm
week.
going to get you, sucker. Look like the big
Yeah.
toe. Dum, dum, dum,
Wow.
dum, dum.
I would play every week.
So you just
wish
take Tylenol for it, wait for the swelling to go down?
I took Tylenol and ibuprofen before I went.
Right.
So
I take Tylenol to wait for the swelling to go down too.
Right.
Yesterday, because my muscles were sore from all the crouching and stuff and trying to play
Yeah.
Jack Reacher and a few other things.
I've come to realize at our age, you have to take ibuprofen before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
And I stretched for like 30 minutes before I started.
And I will say, but guys, y'all gotta join me next time I go. It was actually
I wouldn't
fun.
mind paintballing.
Yeah, it was
I want to
actually
do it
fun.
before it's hot.
Yeah. Actually sounds fun.
I mean, because they got all the field. Now, I will say the walk at the paintball field kind of got to me too. So next time I'm gonna wear boots. I will wear boots.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna wear tennis shoes, especially with these kind of tennis shoes. I mean, if you got some good supporters,
Mhm.
but not these
I'm
ones.
wearing Crocs.
You can actually go with turmeric or boswellia as a remedy
What
other
the
than
fuck is Boswellia?
boswellia. It's like turmeric for inflammation. You know, it's good for natural rather than taking cloves. other herbal remedies, lavender, rosemary, peppermint, ginger, and for your pain. It's a safe alternative to the ibuprofen and the Advil and the what? I mean, it's acupuncture. You know, you just stick some needles in it.
That's what I should have done some cupping exercises.
Oh my God! You know, those are the ones that they did. It's like a suction cup you put on your back or whatever, and it helps
Just
alleviate
these big
the-
hickeys everywhere.
Yeah, you don't show them to anyone, but you make sure.
But anyway, I was watching WrestleMania last
Okay.
night.
Oh, so you
Or
were
some-
watching it?
No,
You
I'm
some
just,
of it.
no, some of it. But I will say, I did like certain parts.
Mhm.
I got to give iShow Speed some credit. You could tell the kid put the work in to learn how to
Mhm.
do what they do. Now that's not saying come out here and think you're going to be a main eventer.
Right.
Just like Lil Yachty. They put the work in to understand the business aspect of it to make the show look good. If nobody saw what he did, he took a jump leap from that top post onto Logan Paul
Put him through the table.
and put him through the table. And I mean, he was up there.
It, we
He
were
had some
talking
hype.
before the show. The reviews I've got of night one was doo doo.
Right.
Right.
I mean, everybody said it was just
It's not as exciting as
It-
it normally be, right?
they dropped. You know, when John Cena did his last match, he said he was done. You will never see me in WWE again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess who was the host?
Ah,
They brought John. Dude,
they need his relevance.
the storylines going into WrestleMania this year were not good.
Why don't they just have the cage matches they used to have?
I mean, they weren't good. So
You know, why don't they?
they're not even selling out. You know, so they brought Cena back as the host.
You think that's
Yeah.
just bad for the actual logo? For
It's
like,
bad
going
for the
forward?
product.
Yeah, I mean, just
You know, they did
What happened to
Paige
all-
come back. Paige's return was good for
Yeah.
WWE,
Right.
but
Mhm.
everybody's tired of Cody Rhodes being the champion, dude.
yeah. They need
Why do
someone
you not
different.
put the belt back on Randy Orton there? Why do you not let Orton punt his head off,
Mhm.
put the belt back on? Because Orton, in that process, he friggin' RKO'd McAfee and got rid of McAfee. McAfee's done.
Okay.
You won't see him in WWE.
Okay,
anymore.
that's what I thought. I was going to bring that up. Yeah.
But why don't you let Orton punt Cody's head off,
Mm-hmm.
put the belt on Randy Orton as the heel,
Mm-hmm.
but the fans still love him.
Right.
And dude, Cody is just it's getting worn out. It's almost as bad as the 5-year Roman Reigns title run that when all he did was wrestle pay-per-views.
Well, a lot of people think that that's where, and just opinionated, a lot of people do believe that's what's happened as far as Rhodes and why they're booing and stuff like that. Because even last night,
Right.
with what happened to Cody with the point, I mean, they were still cheering Randy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You figure he did everything he could to turn into a heel. How do you figure that?
Yeah.
I mean, that punch should have been it, but no, they were cheering him. They were just like, hey, yeah, put him out.
This is probably Orton's final run. He's probably got a year maybe before he
Yeah.
says, you know what, I'm done. I think last night would have been a good time to put the belt on him.
I think they're going to run it back.
Mhm.
I think what's going to happen is they look, for those who understand wrestling, understand Pat McAfee should not have been in this story whatsoever. It was already 20 years in the making when those two, I mean, basically came into the business.
Right.
It was 20 years in the making, okay?
So what
It
happened?
didn't need anybody.
Well, they
TKO.
were hurting for ticket sales, so they were doing
At
anything.
lower prices.
Yeah, they were doing anything they could to try to pique interest going into WrestleMania.
Right. So what they did was they took, basically, TKO basically said, hey, we got to lower the prices, okay? They knew what they had to do. You bring in a John Cena, and then you bring in Pat McAfee and their followers, because they got so many followers and stuff, guess what? McAfee's going to get
Who
you ticket
knows?
sales.
who knows, if we get big enough with this show, we could be on a WrestleMania. I'm just saying, it could happen.
We can,
Yeah.
we can be sitting
What
there
would
in
be
the
a good
front
name?
row.
We'd have to have you have your name that you've had in the past. I'd have to come up with the name of something, some kind of
You
finish.
don't.
I'd have to have some kind of
I go by what I
persona.
go by now. That name is basically what I was on the Independents.
No, exactly.
I'm
Like,
gonna-
It's not like I'm known to any of those guys.
well, I know, but you would have to.
Somebody's getting a stunner if I'm around. That's the only thing I can tell you.
You know
I
what?
think
You
I would
step in
do-
that ring, get your butt handed to you.
Yeah, I will give. When we had the trampoline back at the house, I was the king of the sidewalk slam. Big man.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
I watched this one clip, ladies and gentlemen. This is funny. I watched a dad babysitting his kids, and he does the whole. They do the whole wrestling 9 yards.
Did you see the one where the dad they're at like the trampoline park or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
it's
he's
like
got his two
RKO.
sons and the RKO and the stunner. I'm like, he does it in
That's
the
some shit
pool
that
and
I would
stuff.
do. Yeah. That's some
I'm
shit
just
that I
like,
would do.
yes, that's the good stuff.
Get
I
an
think
old
I would
F5
do-
into the ball pit.
I always liked, I told you this, I think I texted you a week ago, on wrestlers that we like as kids. I was always a Bret Hart fan or a Mr. Perfect fan. I like those two type of wrestlers. That were just like, they were like, they were technical, they were just,
But that's
I'd like Mr. Perfect Plex, like when he
The
did
perfect plex.
remember that finishing
the old
move?
fisherman suplex.
You don't see that anymore, stuff like that. You don't see many figure 4 leg locks anymore, as much as
well, the wrestling
like
has
Ric
gotten
Flair
to
had Sting and
that's
stuff,
why I
the
say
Scorpion and
I like old school
Me
wrestling.
too.
I'm not a big. I mean, don't get it twisted. I like the high flyers, but it limited. I need it limited.
Yeah.
I want the ground and pound. Prove to me. I mean,
Like
the
Road
whole
Warriors.
thing of pro wrestling was supposed to be the illusion of realness.
Mhm.
Well, guess what? If
Are
I
we
hit you
losing
with a chair,
Yeah.
you're not gonna pop right back up and look at me like I didn't
Yeah.
hit you with a chair. I don't care how tough you are.
It's like when
the
the
biggest
Ultimate
SOB.
Warrior took Triple H's pedigree and just got right back up and it's like, rah.
Right. I mean, don't get it twisted. I understand that maybe you hit somebody in the head and they do like that and they
gotta
look
lay
at you
there for
like, are you crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, something like that. But certain things you have to learn to sell it to the crowd. But if I'm working on you, if I'm picking you apart, if I'm in a fight like wrestling
Yeah,
like
it can't
that,
be, like supernatural or anything.
well, no, I want.
Yeah.
Why am I going to do? Okay, I give an instance because this actually happened.
Okay.
There was a guy, I can't think of his name now, whatever he was, but he was one of those high flying guys, used his legs for kicks and stuff like
Right.
that.
Right.
And we were supposed to be wrestling, and he was wrestling one of my partners. He told my partner, "Hey, we got it out ring. Don't kick the leg, because I use that for everything." I'm looking at him and say, "Kick the shit out of his legs." Think about it. That's his weapon. Why would you go in there and,
Yeah.
there's no psychology to it. Him telling
Yeah.
you, "Don't act. This is what I use as my weapon."
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna take it away from you. People don't use their brains.
That's like Orton when he used to back and stomp on your hand.
Yeah.
Then stomp on your other hand, then the ankle.
And that was a Garvin stomp years
Yeah,
ago,
right.
where he would stomp on every part of your joints.
I wished it.
That's what he would do. He would stomp on your joints,
I would
man.
love to do the best spine buster in the business. Arn
Arn
Anderson. By far.
Arn
Arn
Anderson.
Anderson. But Triple H could throw down the spine buster
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But Arn Anderson's was just the way he
They
sold
be
it
up in
just-
the air.
just-
And catch
oh.
them in mid-flight.
Oh,
I think I
God,
saw
Arn
it.
It was
Anderson.
beautiful. It was
Yeah.
a beautiful piece of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and back then you had wrestlers, specific wrestlers that was their
It just
Yeah.
that was their shit.
like you guys agree with me. It just feels like the wrestling now, as of last night, has lost its appeal.
It's more entertainment and I'm not going to blame all
The
TKO
characters
because it
aren't
was
there.
heading there anyway.
Yeah, but
the crazy characters. that we
there's
used to
so
have
many
there.
finishing moves now that are just part of your regular move set. Jake the Snake, his finishing move was the DDT. You got the DDT, you were done.
Yeah.
Now
Only
it's just
way
a
you-
normal thing. Yeah.
The only way you kicked out of a DDT back then is if he hit the DDT, fell over for a bit,
Yeah.
and struggled to get back up, and then cover,
Yeah.
and then that makes it make sense. But
See,
now they're using the
that's a
move and
good-
they go right to the cover.
But that's a
and
good point. It doesn't have that like.
It doesn't
When I was
sell.
a kid, it was like, oh, he did that move. I know he's gonna win.
Yeah.
It doesn't
So
sell.
It doesn't sell anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
mean-
it's like,
Look, to be quite honest, there's so much, and I mean, to a certain extent, I like the blurred lines. And what I mean by that is like a Randy Orton. You don't know which way he's gonna turn. You know, you need that kind of a wrestler, that in-between guy. But really, it was the character name, the Viper. It's a snake.
Yeah.
You can't trust the snake.
Yeah.
exactly though.
Same way with Stone Cold, the Texas Rattlesnake. You know, people wonder, why would he turn on a good guy?
DTA.
Yeah, why
Don't
would
trust anybody.
Right. But people will wonder, he's a good guy in the ring. Why would you all of a sudden kick one of your friends? He's a snake. His character. It was him. Okay, I don't trust anybody, and you're going to be my friend? Okay, yeah, we may be limited. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Well, that's it.
Next thing you know. You know, that's the kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But back in the days when you had guys like Ric Flair,
Yeah.
the Four Horsemen,
Right.
that was a real gang.
Yeah. Magnum TA, Ronnie Garvin.
Yeah.
The
those
Rock and
guys.
Roll Express.
Oh my God. I give it to you. Rock and Roll Express faced the Russians. Everybody looked at that. That was a mismatch from hell.
Yeah.
Because Nikita and them outsized them, everything. But you want to know what made it believable? For one, the Rock and Roll Express sold their toughness. For two, they outquicked them.
Yeah.
And that's what they showed.
Right.
They used what they had against the opponent. Nowadays, they don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, they don't use their weapons and stuff like that. They don't try to take away weapons and stuff like that. If
Yeah.
you use your legs all the time to either put me in a figure four or to kick
Then-
me,
Yeah.
that's one of your main things, or a knee drop or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it away from you.
Yeah.
If you're a high flyer,
Yeah.
how you gonna
I'm
get
going to work on your lower body.
yeah, how you gonna get up to the top rope if you
Yeah.
can't stand?
Yeah.
What's the old saying? Arn Anderson used to say, what good is a four-legged table without a leg?
And dude, what did Ric Flair do? Ric Flair, he'd come up behind and just
Blow that back
knee,
knee out.
just come up, and just chop, then just start chopping you down.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Then
I mean,
he'd
that-
work on that leg, pick it up, and do the old elbow drop on it.
And that's what I want to see, and that's actually I'm looking to bring stuff like that back because I love the WWE. I love the atmosphere of it, but no, it's
Now,
not.
if someone was born with 3 arms, can you imagine if they were that would be a great wrestler. I'm just saying,
Well,
3
did
arms.
have the
You had 3
one-legged-
arms.
You did have the one-legged kid
I just thought
against
about
the
that.
Giant back in the day.
Yeah, remember if you had 3
Against the
arms,
Big
you
Show.
know? If you had 3 arms, I mean, just 3 arms literally, whether it's the right or the left, you would be unstoppable.
I wouldn't
Dude,
get
you
the
can do
ring,
the
man.
old,
I'm
you
sorry.
can do the old shoulder collar
Right,
tie
yeah.
up, then your other one, bam, just come up.
Yeah.
That's what I was
If
saying.
you
I
had-
would get in the ring with you.
Like looking at you, it's like, oh my God, what is this? And
I
you
wouldn't
can,
say, oh my gosh, what is
you
this?
can
I'm
use
not
it,
getting
you
in the
got
ring with
3
you.
arms, you got 2 on this side or 2 on this side. You got one.
Well, the only thing I can say, they better sell it better tonight on
Yeah.
day 2. 'cause
I can't wait. I
Day
wish
one was the
I could see an Oba Finley match, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to catch it later because
Right.
I do have to work tonight. But
Well, I guess if you had 3 arms, you could sit on the toilet, look at your phone, and wipe your ass at the same time, right?
that's a valid point.
Can you imagine if you had 3 arms, you could do that? Like things you could do with 3 arms? I mean, Rick, you got to think of some ideas. What would you do if you had 3 arms? You know?
I'm thinking of
What would
some
you do?
ideas.
What would you do with the 3-legged man and the ass kicking contest?
Right. Yeah. I just thought. I mean,
This is what's going to happen tonight.
look. That's like barbershop Brutus Beefcake, right? Remember?
Fucking
You know?
Oba Femi's going to
After
fucking
you got-
wipe.
or his
fucking
stance
Brock
in there.
Lesnar. Yeah. Oba Femi's going to wipe the floor with Brock Lesnar.
Why do you sound like he hawking up a loogie? Or
Brock.
So Lesnar's gonna lose then, right?
I hope the hell so.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Brock Lesnar's been a professional about this, so I believe he will put him over because at the point that he does know the business and he really likes the kid from what I'm hearing on inside reports that he does like Ova very
And the
much.
fans love Ova.
Okay. So
I mean, they love Brock too, but they know
So-
they know this is more of passing of the torch.
so Brock Lesnar's gonna lose probably.
I believe so. I
Okay.
believe
I
so.
hope.
All right. So you've heard it here first, so for tonight.
Cause they dropped
too.
the ball with that whole storyline too, back in the day. Remember when Brock come out and was gonna wrestle with Cody that one night as
Yeah.
a tag team? Dude, they dropped the ball with pushing that.
Yeah.
Instead they keep
Right.
fucking Lesnar a fucking piece of shit.
And really, they're doing Cody a disservice.
Hmm.
He has been done wrong in the last three.
I did read something.
WrestleMania.
I did read something on the Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, that he's a family man. He's really
Well, yeah, I mean,
he
there's
brings
no.
his kids everywhere he goes, his wife and everything. So
Well, that's. Have you seen one?
I have not. I've seen. I haven't
If
seen.
you haven't seen it, you understand. What's her name? Brandy. Brandy.
Okay.
She used to be a wrestler.
Yeah, she actually used to be a wrestler.
Yeah, he's one of the few that actually doesn't. If I was to have a job like that, my family's going on the road with me too.
Yeah, why not? You get to see different towns and cities every.
I mean, you make enough money, you can homeschool your
Yeah.
damn kids.
As you go.
You know,
There's Brandy Rhodes.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And he definitely married up.
Oh yeah.
All right. Good for him. All right.
You noticed. See, because you can't get down if your milk ain't brown. He know where to go.
Mm.
You know, he probably did like his daddy. I'm gonna get some brown sugar, baby. Gonna get down, gonna get funky like a monkey. I mean, he in public, if you will. Because the American
Dusty Rhodes.
Dream, Dusty Rhodes, just has to get down if his women ain't brown. You see, if my women are brown, I can really get down. That's the way it does because I'm the soul brother from another mother down in Texas.
Oh,
That
God.
does
Making it
sound
plain as
like-
day for the Dusty Rhodes, man. All the people love the American
Dusty
Dream.
was the,
Dusty was the epitome of that.
yeah.
And you're looking at my son now, you're looking at
Now,
Cody
wait.
Rhodes.
Was his son Gold Dust, right?
Yes, that is.
And Gold Dust, yes, that's my
So
son,
that,
Gold
that's why I
Dust
looked that
too.
up the other
They're
day.
brothers.
But
Yes.
brother's not son and father, right?
No,
No,
Gold Dust is
Cody-
my son, and so
Cody
is Cody.
Rhodes and Gold Dust are Dusty's sons.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's what.
Yes,
Okay.
and we play hard, if you will.
Okay.
Was it Runnels is their actual?
Runnels, yes.
Was it-
And they get funky like a monkey, if you will.
All right.
Because that's the way it goes with Dusty Rhodes. Hard times!
Hard times.
Hard times!
Dusty was the shit.
But so you think
Woo!
so you think with him, his persona was up there with Ric Flair, like with saying promos and
Dude,
just about.
Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes are classics.
Yeah.
No, both of them. But who do you think's better? I think Ric Flair's a little bit better.
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair was the,
fucking best
do you
in
understand?
He's the best.
Let me,
He
can I,
just feels like the best guy, the talker.
can I make something, can I show you something, share something with you?
Okay.
Who you think found Ric Flair?
Probably Rhodes, Western Rhodes. Oh. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Ric Flair's like.
Or I should say, who you think pushed Ric Flair?
Ric Flair is like. Is he? I know he resided in North Carolina, right? But he's from like Minnesota.
He's from Minnesota. He's a
Okay.
Minnesota Gopher. He was actually, his dad's a doctor. He was actually adopted. His dad's a doctor. His dad
Okay.
wanted him to be a doctor. He was going. He
Right.
wanted to be a wrestler. He actually broke his back in a plane accident, and people thought his career was going to be over. And he actually made it from that to still be one of the greatest wrestlers to ever do it.
Wow, that's awesome. All right.
So
A little history bio on Ric Flair. All right.
yeah, he's one of the best to ever do it.
Just to see him in the heydays, when I was a kid, and he would just like talk about his watches and his all his stuff that he has, his shoes, his Gucci, whatever, and it's like
Limousine ride.
Jet
Jet flying.
Wheeling Dealing, Kiss Stealing,
Wheeling Dealing.
and he would just
Son of a
jet
gun.
flying, son
Yeah.
of a gun.
and there were stories of him where he would like outdrink anyone, like in bars. And
They,
stuff.
they were true stories. I
Yeah,
mean,
he
you
would
hear
just
everybody
go to
talk
bar
about it.
and-
They were true stories, and this is not coming from
Right.
just endless sources. This is coming from
Mhm.
basically everybody who's ever met him and dealt with him in a bar,
Yeah.
okay, or been around him. So
Just imagine all the money they
they made millions and they probably
Just
spent millions
they
just as
had-
much.
Yeah,
So, but also understand in this business too that not only the money that some of them dropped, that you understand what else may have dropped too. Yeah,
exactly.
because I can tell you just being in a low independent part of the business,
Right.
it's just the same. It's just the same, just not spending as much money.
Mhm.
The same actions, just not as much expensive or more seedier, more darker.
Mhm.
I should say, because you could do more things in the dark than when you could do in the WWE because you're more exposed.
Right.
If you understand what I'm saying. Because there's a lot of things that go
the
along.
dark side of the ring.
Yeah, the dark side of the ring go along with that.
Or the dark side of the moon.
So-
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's
Don't-
a part of it
don't-
that
We
people
did see
don't
the dark
understand.
side of the moon this past week or two.
We did not land on the moon, Ben. We're not
Artemis
going back
did
with
make
that.
it
We're not
bigger
going down there.
than
Not
we
going.
have
We did
it.
not
We
land
saw
on the
it.
moon. We did not land on the moon.
Artemis 3 is in the works, so to build the colony on the moon.
Ben, I sent you.
I know. I'm just saying.
I
When I sent
sent
stuff
you.
back, I was like, look, there's
I
evidence.
sent you the picture. Dude, there's no way.
What?
There's no way. Did you see the show? Anybody see? Ben's still convinced we went to the moon.
I
We did
still
not go
think
to the
you're
moon.
right. We're there's flags and everything, moon rovers and everything left there. There's still tire tracks.
Can we go to
and-
something else, Ben?
That's fine. Yeah, we can do that.
Because I argue with you on
I
this.
know we argue about every other week on this, and it's just all right.
I mean, the truth is we haven't been there.
Well, I mean, we didn't bring up baseball yet today.
Which, by the way, women's softball, check it out. I'm telling you, Alabama was playing last week. Man, I love women's softball. Check out women's
Worse than
softball
my
on ESPN or whatever those networks are that carry it.
Mm,
Wow.
mm,
I mean,
mm.
damn. I mean, my Red Sox are not as good.
$381 million payroll for the New York Mets, and they've lost 9 straight.
Oh, I know.
What's going on?
Doo-doo. That's why we wanted you to have Juan Soto, because he's fucking trash.
I mean,
Francisco Lindor, trash.
they'll get their stride. It's too early in the season. Like my Red Sox,
What-
they're starting to catch.
I don't have access to that. What is Pete Alonso doing for the O's right now?
No, we can bring it up. I mean, he's gonna. I thought he would.
I know he's at least got 1 dong so far this
Yeah, he's at
year.
least 2 home runs, I think. Maybe 3.
What's he doing? What's he doing for the O's so far this year?
Oh, okay.
All right, my Red Sox are 8-12. The
You
Rays
want
are at
those
12.
stats?
They're only 4 wins back.
2026
bad.
right now.
Yeah, they're not that bad.
He's hitting 205 with 2 dingers.
All right, so the Orioles
All right,
have
so
10.
he-
They're 10 and 11.
He's got 10 runs, 8 RBIs, 1 stolen base. That's not
He's
bad.
hitting 200. He's trash, dude. Everybody on the Yankees line.
Well, you gotta
except for Ben
understand
Rice and
that-
Judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna ask this to
12-9,
BJ, and I
not
want
bad.
this question. I want you to answer this question, BJ, and answer it honestly, because I do believe this is what's going on. Do you believe that baseball now has gotten standards lower? Because when you talk about it, they're actually looking at that batting average that we had.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, oh man, he's doing good.
Nobody cares about hits anymore.
Yeah.
It's all analytics. It's all about launch angles and home runs. That's the only thing baseball fucking cares about anymore.
Yeah.
Aaron Boone is the worst fucking manager in baseball.
Mhm.
That dude has coached to more losses than anybody I think I've ever seen. They rely too much on
Mhm.
analytics. Well, it says that 37% of the time this guy's going to be the right one to get this out right here.
Mhm.
No. What happened to the day of your starter going 6 or 7 innings? Then you bring in a couple relievers, and then you got a Trevor Hoffman, you got a freaking Craig Kimbrell, you got a Mariano Rivera, you got Rolly Fingers. These guys that come in and I know people don't like saves. They say saves is a dumb stat because a pitcher comes in and pitches 1 inning to
That's
finish the
It's
game.
still safe.
It's still critical.
It's part of the game.
Yeah.
The Rob Dibbles, you're never gonna have another pitcher that goes out and starts 45 games and has 35 complete
Well,
games. Them fucking days are over.
and
If
the
you're going to
counterpoint-
live on a pitch count now,
Yeah, which
and
I think
your
is
starter
ridiculous.
goes 5 to 6 innings, then a closer is an important part of baseball.
Exactly.
So you
And,
have
the
to go through-
relievers are important
Yeah.
parts to
Yeah.
get to that closer.
you don't go by analytics, you go by matchups. If this guy, if you're, I'm facing your team, and you got 3 lefties coming up in a row, I'm not going to bring a righty out of the bullpen. I'm bringing a lefty in to face them 3 left-handed batters. Even though the one might hit 300 against a lefty, I still have better odds lefty on lefty
Yeah.
than I do to have a right-hander in there. But
And-
analytics is
and-
saying, well, this guy's is going to get these guys out 38% of the time.
I mean,
And then nobody, the Tampa Bay Rays are
Yeah.
proving it right now. Small ball still works.
Yeah.
They're bunting on everybody. They're stealing bases. They're putting runners in scoring position with bunts and little
Sacrifices.
Yep.
Nobody wants to hit 300 anymore. When Aaron Judge leads your league in batting at 340 or 330, and that is embarrassing.
Yeah, there's no.
That is embarrassing. The league in hitting because he was a contact hitter. He was, I think the most he ever hit one year might have been 14 or 18. He's not a long. He's the guy you wanted up in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs and a runner on second. You needed a 1 run. You needed.
Well, that's where the guys like
Because he's gonna-
Cecil Fielder, those guys made their living. To be quite honest, those guys made their name in
Them guys
baseball.
were supposed to hit 250 with 40 homers and 100 RBIs.
Yeah.
The other guys, the reason they were having 140 RBIs is because there's guys hitting 300 getting on base in front of them, hitting singles and doubles.
Yeah, guys like Ricky Henderson who's
Yes.
going to get on
Yes.
base, get the third to give you that option.
Yes.
Hey, yeah, I may get an out, but guess
Yeah.
what? This
Yeah.
guy came in.
Ricky Henderson's going to get a single, but he's going to take second base. So if he gets on base, it's an automatic double. It's just, there's so many games lost now just from dumb shit. You're down 1 run in the ninth. Your leadoff hitter gets on. I don't give a shit if your cleanup is coming up behind him. I'm bunting him to second base. And then single could score him or move him to third, then a fly ball ties the game. And then I'm playing for extra innings. I'm not going to have my guy that's hitting Kyle Schwarber's perfect example. Dude hit like 190. I'm not going to have him try to hit a 2-run fucking homer, which he's going to do 1 out of every 200 at bats.
Right.
I'm going to bunt his ass to second and try to get a guy in scoring position because I want to win the fucking game. It just pisses me off to watch baseball anymore. It's just, it's not what it should be.
You know, and that's with all these sports that I'm watching because just like I like what you said there with that because I was thinking the whole time football does the same thing.
Yeah.
Because really, when you look at it, matchups and stuff like that count.
Yeah.
But also, think about it from this standpoint that a lot of people don't see. You know, they talk about your defensive nose tackles and stuff, but you realize they don't get the credit.
Yeah.
You know, because their job is to soak up the offensive line so that
You don't
linebacker
see those
gets
dominant.
the credit.
You don't see a dominance in relief pitchers anymore.
Right.
My team is horrible at that.
No, you're
There's
right.
There's no relief.
To be
pitchers.
quite honest, since the Sandman left,
Yeah.
hasn't been another.
No. I mean, you
No.
had that
It's the same
kid from
man
the
that-
Mets who went to the Dodgers, but there's no real dominant closers out there
Yeah.
anymore.
And people don't like a closer, but I do because I agree. To me, a closer is a guy who's dominant on the mound. Who, when you face him, you realize you better come to work.
When Enter Sandman come on and he come run out to that pitcher's mound, you knew what you were going to. You knew what pitch
Exactly.
you were going to get.
99%
You have to
of the
hit it.
time.
You're getting nothing but a steady dose of cutters.
Mhm.
It's up to you to hit it.
It's
Plain and simple. You know what the pitch is going to do. It's going to cut in on your hand. It's going to break your bat off right at your friggin' hands, and you're going to be able to do nothing
So you
with
better
it.
make the right stance and
Yeah.
adjust.
Yeah.
he
And
was-
that's the thing.
He was the 99% all the time. You know,
Yeah.
and except for that 1%.
But the thing was, you had closers like that.
Against the Red Sox in the
Yeah.
playoffs at one
Yeah,
time.
the one- yeah, the
At
one-
one time, the one
Yeah,
inning.
I mean, he wasn't 100%, I mean, he
But
did lose
he
to
may
the
have been
Dodgers,
off
you
that
know,
night, but who knows?
you know.
Look,
They're
they're not gonna
eventually
win them all.
Yeah, they're eventually gonna get to you.
Eventually, but it's at the craziest
It's
time.
look, it's at the right time, because you gotta realize too, I like that part, but you gotta also realize when you're looking at the game of baseball, by
Yeah.
putting a closer in, he doesn't get credit until a certain point.
Right.
Yeah.
So he comes in, if there's 2 outs, he ain't gonna get no credit.
Mhm.
See?
Yeah.
If he comes out there, trots out to get the last
Yeah.
out because the
Right.
other somebody struck. And what else has changed? And I don't know if you agree or not. The rivalries in baseball are not what they used to be.
That's what I was gonna
I can
say.
tell you right now, the Yankees and Red Sox don't hate each other like they
No,
used to.
there's
Like
no,
that whole
There's
division.
no hate. There's no hate there.
like it
There's
used
no
to be.
drive.
There's no drama with it.
Yeah.
You know what I went, and I'll tell people this, I actually went to look for something, and this is it. I know we're over time here. I've gone to looking at baseball's best brawls.
Mhm.
I
Right.
really have.
Yeah.
Because I missed
The best one I think of all time.
Hey buddy, you wanna go back upstairs so nobody else sees you like that? In your underwear?
The best one of all time had to be the Orioles and Yankees.
Yeah, that was always
The,
good.
the Armando Benitez, Darryl
Yeah.
Strawberry, that whole
I'll be
melee,
up in a bit.
that had to be one of the best bench clearing brawls
Yeah.
of all time. I mean, the Red
Right.
Sox and Yankees had some
They
good
had
ones,
their-
but,
they
Check
had
on Mom
the-
and Daddy.
but there
epic-
was
epic
nothing
Go check on
like
Mom
that.
and Daddy.
Yeah.
Nothing like that one with everybody just fighting everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no rivalries
Well,
like we just
go check on
highlighted.
Mom. Go,
And,
go.
But I mean, yeah, to baseball is just like you said, football is getting that way in some ways. And it's
Well, I
just,
mean, all sports, everything's
Everything.
revolving. I mean, we're revolving, we're starting, we're revolving, we're evolving, revolving,
yeah,
solving.
You see the umpires, CB Buckner and all them getting fucking pissed now because they're
Mhm.
getting so many of their calls overturned from they just tapping
I
out.
saw an ad about
I
that.
think you should only be allowed if you're gonna do that.
How many?
No, dude, as long as you keep getting it right, you should be able to challenge as often as you have to.
I mean, I agree with that, but shouldn't you do that in football?
Dude, it's one thing to miss a hold or something like that, but when the umpires are consistently fucking bad, and CB Buckner
Mhm.
is the next Angel Hernandez, and there's a reason Angel Hernandez is not in the league anymore, CB Buckner should be the next one gone.
Right.
Is
You know,
that bad?
these guys are, well, they're in their 60s and they're still out there trying to fucking umpire these games, and they can't fucking see. You
Yeah,
know?
maybe their LASIK surgeries aren't.
And-
No,
and-
no, what he's talking about, umpire seeing is different from what you're thinking.
What I'm seeing on this TV,
No, from what you're thinking of being behind the plate seeing your
they have
guy.
that experience.
Because umpire, we have a zone.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that zone can be permeated just by that much.
I mean, I know some
And you
umpires
gotta-
like them, their strike zone's higher than others, and others are lower. But when the ball is consistently 5 to
Does
6
that-
inches off the plate and you're calling strikes and you're just taking the
Does
bat
that-
out of these players' hands for no
He's
reason.
talking about their
Well, the
consistency.
reason the umpires
calling.
have the different strike zones is it depending on the height of the person?
Yeah, sometimes that, and just some of them have their ways, but what he's talking about is consistency. Because he's talking, pitcher keep hitting this, you call strike 1 minute and ball the next, hold up.
Yeah.
I got a problem here.
Yeah.
You keep
You
doing
called
this,
that 3 times,
Yeah,
and
you're-
now this time you're not calling
you're,
it.
you're moving the strike zone on me. I'm not
Yeah.
moving it on you.
Right.
You're moving it on me, and you're not supposed to do
Aaron
that.
Judge has more bad calls called against him than I think anybody in
What's-
the league.
But what's disappointing to me is to see,
But his strike zone, if you literally go by the knees to the letters, he has an enormous strike zone.
Because he's
Yeah.
6'7", I think.
Yeah, he's a
6'7",
monster.
but what's disappointing, I'll leave off on this note here, is just the way the AL East looks. There's no really, look, 9, 8 losses, 11, 12
Yeah,
losses. It's
Yeah.
crap.
yeah.
I'm sorry, it's just crap on this division.
We finally have pitching in the Bronx.
And look at
We
the
have
Rays.
pitching that's pitching
Yeah,
and we got so many guys in the lineup that are hitting less than 150.
yeah.
It's horrible.
You got these young studs in the minor leagues
Right.
that are hitting the ball. But no, let's keep them down there and rot and keep running fucking Ryan McMahon out to third base who's hitting like 050 something.
I mean,
Let's keep running the, Grychup
Yeah.
in the outfield that's
Right.
hitting less than 100.
Mhm.
Jazz Chisholm.
Mhm.
Kid,
Yeah.
I want to love the kid.
He's a great player. Yeah.
He's a great, but no,
Yes,
why
buddy.
are we running them
Right.
out there?
Yeah. But maybe it will get better here to another
We're
month.
almost
So.
done. Go ahead.
That's baseball for this week, and Sunday morning workday is coming.
That
in.
is my rant.
That's his rant.
I'm gonna have a
Baseball.
weekly rant on the Yankees.
You need to do a short clip on that.
I do need to figure something out.
Yeah.
Aaron,
Guess what?
Aaron
I'm
Boone, you
Yeah.
can blow it up your ass.
Yeah.
I want you out of New York.
I'm gonna do this before we go, ladies
All
and
right.
gentlemen. I'm gonna say this. Check out Burnt Toast and Margaritas.
Yeah.
Continue to check this show out. We got some other programs in the
Yeah,
work
we'll be
coming
putting
up.
some more out here soon, so.
That's gonna satisfy, I think, everybody's needs. But I want to also leave you with this quote: You only live once,
Mhm.
but if you do it right, once is enough.
That's true.
And with that, we want to say,
Thank
check
you,
us out.
everybody,
Thank
for
you.
tuning
thank you,
in.
everybody. We love
Thank
you.
you for the
Be
comments.
blessed. Thank you for the comments from
Make
all
every day
over.
count.
Look at us on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe, like, keep pushing us, help us, but we love you regardless of everything else. Thank you for watching. We're out of
Tune
here.
in next week.
Man, I'm still sore though. That
Stay
my back
present.
hurts.
Fuck.
I'm telling you, I'm getting old.
Stay present. Thank you.
My glutes.
Stay present.
My glutes.
Ugh.
I keep forgetting how to stop all the damn time.